What's the deal? What is the deal? We back in this thing. We back up in this thing. We live. I gotta check on the other side. We good, we good, we good, we good. Little little asymmetrical movement. Was sitting here in the crib, just scrolling, doing my thing, chilling. Saturday vibes. I thought about waking up a little earlier today and getting to it with y'all. I haven't decided if I want to do the dip on the weekends. I know on Sunday, I think I'm good on making content on Sundays and whatnot. But Normandy Drive, what's the deal, brother? I see you in here already. That's what's up. But Saturday, I don't know, man. I think I like Saturday too. The 2 days that I'm not up at no jumper are Tuesday and Friday. Obviously, nothing happening on the weekend. So I might want to run it up with y'all on the weekend as well. Might want to run it up with y'all on the weekend as well, just because, I kind of like doing those longer streams. Usually when I'm not at no jumper, I give y'all a little extra time. But yeah, I just wanted to see who wanted to scroll with me. What's the deal? Repo man, you back up in this thing. Ricky, from March to July, I hit six chicks that hit me up. Not me looking for it, but man, it's a dry period right now. Ricky, we need a player hour. Okay, we can do that. We can definitely get a player hour. So you said you had six from March to July. That's a good 4 months. That's a good 4 months. That's a good average. That's a reasonable, realistic like average right there, and not even reasonable or realistic, brother. Repo man, you probably yo, you batting above most of the league. Yo, you batting above most of the league. That's more than a chick a month. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. Repo man, hey, reach out to me, bruh. Let's chop it up about the player hour. Let me know what your thoughts are. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on that. We got to keep it player around this thing. It's very important. It's very important. But also developing, into a reasonable dude is is also important, brother. You know, looking like Barry B. Benson. Who's that? Y'all got to put me up on game. You need a Sunday brunch live at No Jumper. Yo, imagine if we went to brunch together, bro. Imagine if we went to brunch together and just got stupid litty. What y'all think about all the Lush stuff, man? I've been slow to speak about all the Lush stuff because I have never seen anybody do rehab like this. And I'm wishing the best for my boy. On God, I am. I'm wishing the best for my boy. I'm sorry, Nick. He wants us to refer to him as Nick now, Nicholas. Um, Lush Uno is always going to be a part of who he is, as he said, but he's transforming into Nick, and I think that that's pretty good because Lush's nickname is like the Lush one, as in I get zooted. So maybe he's got to leave that moniker to live a sober life. When people get sober, they got to change radically. So that just might be a part of it. That just might be a part of him changing radically, which I'm about. Um, Repo Man T, what you on right now? We can't have no Compa Raider Lush situation. Compa and Nick are simps. Like the stream immediately. Shouldn't be the first like. Come on, Ricardo's. I don't think going to brunch would end well. What do you think would happen if we all went to lunch? What do you think will happen if we all went to brunch together on a Saturday? I know I would get cooked, absolutely devoured, smashed. I would wanna sit next to Stevie. I'd wanna sit next to Steve, you feel me? The Berganza bro, because I just know we'd be laughing the whole fucking time. We'd just be lit and just laughing, doing it up? Would you lose respect for Wax Street credibility if nothing actually happens to Nick? I think I would lose respect for his street credibility if something were to happen to Nick. You know, hey man, what we got to decide something, chat. Is this going to be a whack free space? How many of y'all are actually entertained by the musings of whack? How many of y'all in the chat? We got 18 people in the chat right now. Y'all like that stream up on your way in. You know what I'm saying? That's all that we ask is that you like the stream. Let me like the stream and let me cross promote. I'm sleeping on myself. But are y'all truly entertained by the nonsense that Whack puts out to the world? Y'all really rocking with Whack like that? Cause I'm not really rocking with Whack like that, to keep it a hundo, to keep it a beanski. Damn, Lush is still posting. Damn, Lush is still posting. All right, I guess I'm sorry, Nick. Yo, that's gonna be a bit of a transition for me. That's gonna be a a bit of a transition for me for sure, for sure, for sure. Going for from calling him Lush to Nick. But you know, we're gonna respect the man's wishes. We 100% gonna respect the man's wishes because that's the homie. That's the homie. You know, and you gotta respect your homies' wishes, especially the real ones, the ill ones. Lush is a real one. Lush is an ill one. Can't nobody take that from him. You feel me? And on the mic, he might kill one. Yeah, yeah. See, I like that from Lush, but I don't like it when he's actually sending threats in the streets. Um, it's just, yeah, this is just so interesting that Wack wants to go at Lush so hard. You know, my bad, y'all. I'm cross promoting, but y'all get up in here, man. Y'all know how we do. It's just the warm up. It's just the warm up. We don't have to hit any topics just yet. It's just the warm up. Y'all know I like to start out with a little bit of positivity too. You know, we got a video queued up, courtesy of Pops. Courtesy of Pops, you know, friend of the show, friend of the show, friend of the show. Let's post some new Nip and Bino for the song. That's a big plan of mine today, is just to kick back and peep that tape. I wanna peep that project, that prolific that just dropped, Bino and Nip. You know, posthumously Nip dropping a tape of some stuff that they worked on back in the day when they was coming up and they was, you know, just thugging it out, dungeon days in the studio together, making it do what it does. You know, Nip was a real big hero of mine, a real big inspiration of mine coming from LA, bro. You know, the gangbang capital. I always looked up to the East Coast dudes. I always had big reverence in my heart for the East Coast dudes. I got a lot of family from the East Coast. And what I always liked about the East Coast dudes is that, you know, maybe they would be with the bullshit, the mafioso, a little bit of gang, but it seemed like to me from watching afar, you know what I'm saying? They were about the money first. It felt like the money came first and everything else was secondary for the East Coast dudes. You know, so and I don't know, you know, I was a kid. This is just the way I was rationalizing it. So I always respected them and the hustler spirit. I always felt like if it didn't make money, it didn't make sense. You know, and Nip really embodied that, bro. Like y'all, I it's so hard to put into words how much, you know, we miss Nip, bro. Like we waited so long, like for Victory Lap. We waited so long for Victory Lap, bro. He was teasing that thing when I was in high school, like 2012. He didn't drop Victory Lap till 2016. Let's double check. Let's double check right quick. You know what? I'm on my computer. I could Spotify. I can open up tabs and stuff like that. We at the command post. I gotta get used to that. I got myself the, you know, had to break out the old work keyboard. The old work keyboard. Had to break that thing out. The Wi-Fi John. Uh yeah, Victory Lap came out 2018. So I graduated high school in 2012 and it didn't come out till 2018. So 6 years we waited on it. 6 years for the 6-0. Shout out Nick, man. Shout out Nick. Rotten roll. Good to see you in here, brother. Aboard. What's your name? Abroading on a budget. Yo, you traveling right now? Abroading on a budget? What's the deal with you? What's the deal with you? Very entertained, but we better see a real crash or it's been a waste of time in watching. Come on, man. It's an entertainment game, right? They drink anyways on the stream. No, it don't make a difference. Yo, how y'all know they be drinking on the stream, bro? How y'all know they be back there drinking on the stream? How do you feel about the new name change from Lush to Nick? I respect it if it's rooted in wanting to change and better himself. I respect it 100%. Whack is cool, but he needs to stop stop the no jumper on no jumper beef. Y'all just potted. No one ever calls him a bitch. He's just a bully. Facts. No jumper fans don't care about sports like that. We want Messi, Ricky. That's cool. I understand that. I understand that. But over here, we're gonna cover it all. Over here, we're gonna cover it all. And when we had no jumper, we'll do no jumper things. Lush needs to be punished for his fucking foolery. He can't go unpunished. W Nick. Yo, you good with Moose? It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We getting a new wave pod today? I doubt it. I'm not really in the mood. I'm not really in the mood. Man, I played Kenny last night on Black Ops, and he's really a chill dude and funny as fuck. Kenny is an underrated character that maybe needs to be more investment in unlocking him because Kenny can get a clip, bro. Kenny is really good at getting a clip, undeniably so. Lush is making noise, so Whack won't be able to do anything publicly. Kenny shouted you out on stream last night with me saying you are a great guy. Yeah, Kenny's dope. I'm upset that I missed his call in so I could be featured on his stream. I would have definitely tapped in with him. Moose went in on Ricky last night. I bet. I bet, bro. That's bros get down, just going in on the homie for no apparent reason, letting his true feelings be shown. Do you like how ATL made collaboration more mainstream? I 100% like that, man. Y'all know I'm really big on collaboration over here. I'm really, really, really big on collaboration. And the game needs more of it. RIP Fredo Santana, what a time. Fredo Santana passed away? Are you being for real? What did he pass away of? Fredo been dead, right? Am I tripping? Fredo been gone. What did Fredo pass away? Fredo Santana cause of death. What did he pass away from? He had a cardiovascular disease. It was something to do with the lean. Man, you really got me thinking like did Fredo just pass away? It's crazy. Thailand next month. That's what's up. I want to go to Thailand, bro. I want to get into the Muay Thai ring and just test my chops against somebody. I remember someone I I remember someone I used to smoke when I was going to college pulled up the new Nipsey CD at the time. How'd you feel about that? Your first time listening to Nip, bro? How you feel about that, bro? He would always be saying, bro. That was his shit. Doughboy gonna be the next one in rehab. Third time's the charm. Shout out Doughboy if he needs that. He needs that help. Go ahead. Bro was excited as fuck. Bro was like, I got the new Nipsey CD. I don't know who bro was. I was listening to niggas like Jay Stalin and Livewire. I think Nip and Jay Stalin got a really dope song together. I think Nip's in front of the liquor store. Love that Nip verse, bro. I repost it like every time I see it. Whack and Act low key been plotting on Adam's downfall. I doubt it. Do you watch UFC, Ricky? I do, but I haven't really been tapped in. Is there a big fight today that I should watch? Because I'm not gonna lie, after I hop off this live, I'm gonna be in veg mode, just hydrating for my game tomorrow, chilling at the crib. Might hit the gym, do some activation work. get a little movement in, walk the dog, all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might need to resign from no jumper. Talking about Fredo passed away. I mean, bro, I you right, baby. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it top of mind. I honestly, you want a raw take for me? I never really rocked with the side characters of the Glow Gang and all that stuff. Like, bro, I I was I was rapping at the time and I was like, the goal is to definitely get a studio budget and put your homies on and just make them rich through that. Like I was like, this gotta be a cash washing scheme because these fools don't got like any cuts. Fredo maybe had a few. I think it was like Young LA or LA Capone or something. Like, they had some where it's like they could kind of fool you. They could kind of fool you at the top of it, but like none of those dudes was really good at making music. I think they was more so steppers. They was there for the image and all that. So yeah, yeah. Let's go, Ricky. We need the positive. Oh, damn! I just hocked some crazy shit into the ether of my like setup. I have no idea where that just went. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. Repo man, why you hating on Muslims? What did they do to you, bro? Nah, man. OTF. Shout out OTF for sure. Only the family. All the homies got that shit tatted. You feel me? I'm surprised I don't got OTF tatted as well. But at the same time, I wasn't really rocking with their music like that. Lush will sit here, sorry, Nick will sit here and glaze and be like, Fredo was a savant and all this other stuff, da 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 da. But somebody got to keep it 55th Street and just say that the music wasn't really hitting. And if the music was hitting, I think that there would have been proof of it. I feel like Fredo was more of a meme character that everybody like rocked with because he was so hard and he was putting on for the gang and he just had that demonic look. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he was a good guy, took care of his kids and all that, but it was for me more of a scene vibe aesthetic. Xavier, what's the deal, my boy? I was wondering if you was gonna be in here. I know you be kicking it with us when we at work. When you at work, I was wondering if you was gonna be in here. Xavier, real one, day one, been here. I'm a little late, but we in this mug. Yeah, yeah. Side character is crazy. That's literally what the Chirac universe is. Yeah, but like I mean, I'm not gonna poop on the Chirac universe whatsoever. It was cool. Academics really made a name for himself with the war in Chirac and all that stuff. But like, I don't know, man. It's not something I was like heavily paying attention to. Like, there's so much good music being put out at any one time. The best things was like those Dat Pith fake mixtape sites where we could just listen to like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was being uploaded to your phone. I know it was like piracy or whatever. All those sites got taken down. But like that kept us in the loop listening to stuff for sure. But did it mean it was good? If it was good, then why don't a lot of those guys have careers today? I don't know. Flash had some good songs, and when y'all starting Pick Six, we are plotting on starting Pick Six. I think next Saturday. We trying to really revamp that show, change it up, make it more of like a homie feel, get away from the gambling aspect. You know what I'm saying? And rock out with more so just vibes talking about football. Fantasy is kicking up, y'all. Are y'all excited for fantasy? Are y'all excited for fantasy football? Drop in the chat who y'all want as your number one pick. Give me your desired wide receiver, quarterback, and halfback. I'm curious because I know we got some sports guys in the chat. You feel me? I haven't really been doing my scouting for fantasy. Honestly, the homie keep adding me to this league. It's kind of raggedy. Like it's a bunch of people I don't know. And like they gave me a weak ass draft position last year and added me all late. And they want to do a $20 dues. I know it ain't nothing or whatever, but like I really don't know these people. And I don't understand how they're making the draft position on all that. And I kind of feel like my team was so bunk last year. There was clearly had to be some bad, nasty, crazy work going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I could just trust this league. Chat, let me know something. Should I trust this league or should I go do my own thing? I see you saying, what topics do we got today? Normandy Drive, drop some topics. We just gonna scroll, man. I wanted to do things a little different today. I wanted to do things a little different today, and just scroll. I just wanted to scroll with y'all. I just wanted to scroll with y'all and just see what's out there. So let's hit a little scroll. Let's see. Actually, I said we got some. We want, we sports guys over here. We're gonna tap in and talk about sports every once in a while. I see this little topic right here with the boy Travis Scott. During a joint practice, someone on the Saints allegedly told Jaguars cornerback Hunter to stick your wide receiver in word. Are we out of the first 10 minutes? I think so. Is there no sound here? That's Travis getting cooked. By God. I mean, but who knows like the context of this clip? That's Shuck. That's Shuck. But he getting cooked by number 10. Chat, who's number 10 on the Saints? Who the hell is number 10 on the Olave is fair, bro. Olave is a demon. Olave for sure is a demon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna get cooked, bro. That's the job of a DB is really hard, bro. It's the second hardest position in football is to play DB. So I don't know what y'all want for him. You got to react to a guy that knows the play and where he's going and is hella shifty and fast. So you got enough motion to start my own league. Should I start? Yo, should I start my own league? No, I know who Olave is. I'm saying who was number 10 that got him off the jump. What's the back? Lance? They getting cooked by a number 18, Lance? Oh, nah, Travis. Oh, nah, dog.
It's been a long road to where I'm standing.
Ah, nah, dog. We are not rocking with that. We are not rocking with that. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Uh, so Adrian Broner, as y'all know, got hospitalized.
AB just left the hospital. He damn near like if he keep drinking, he's gonna die.
So I think it's gotten to mass critical with AB. I think it's gotten to mass critical with them. The alcohol is taking my boy out. We all seen it. We all seen it. You can't drink like that, bro. You 110% cannot drink like that. And I think it's catching up to him. I think that the lifestyle is catching up to him. You know, I think that the lifestyle is catching up to him. And we got to pray for AB. It's practice and one rep. That's what I'm saying, though. Start a soccer league. What you mean? Y'all will go up. AB looks so bloated from the booze. I agree. Yo, Ricky, you should break Darnell Rollins' story in your region. It's a great story of how Darnell got ripped off for money by a Toronto comedian promoter named Mr. Lewin. All right, we'll do some research in that. Man, Rick, what's good with a soccer vlog or stream? My team, we've been working on content, like day in the life of a 310 jugadora. Jesus Christ. Man, what the fuck is going on? Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I'm low key afraid to pull off of the whatchamacallit because when I've been streaming, it's been pausing, but I got my Ethernet linked up and stuff now. So hopefully that's not necessarily what we dealing with no more anymore. You know what I'm saying? When Clarissa Shields beat a patrol, who cares? Let's go ahead and give it a test run. Y'all let me know if I freeze. If I freeze up. We good, we good, we good. We went from sharing to not sharing. Yeah, but we've been working on it, bro. Damn, I freeze every single time. Like uh this can't be me every single time. This might be Riverside that every time I go from a share to a not share, I freeze up. It's crazy. Yo, that's insane, man. That is insane. I'm just waiting for this stupid freeze frozen. Yeah, I don't know what's up, bro. Let me go back to sharing. Maybe you know what? We just gonna have to stay sharing, to be honest. Cause that shit is whack, bruh. It's gotta be Riverside. It can't be me every single time. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, we back. We back. Yo, let's see. Somebody sent me this. Somebody sent me this and asked, "Yo, Rick, what you think about the old cats getting the young chicks?" What you think about the Cougars getting the young guys? So Tia Kemp shares a kiss with her boo ATME for streamer prom. So let's go ahead and research right quick. What is the difference in age between Tia Kemp? You're not back, you froze. Oh my god, that's crazy. All right, it's gonna yeah, let me see. I'm gonna just hit it over here. What's the deal? We back? We good? Wow, bro. Maybe I should hang it up. We good? We back? We back. We back. We bite. All right, we back. We back. My bad. My bad. My bad. Trust me, I'm already logged into the Ethernet, bro. I think it's something with Riverside. I'm gonna peep and see what's the deal with the troubleshooting afterwards. But rest assured, I am plugged into the Ethernet cable. We are working on the connectivity. You know what I'm saying? That was probably Moose's one valid critique that he had last night as he was spinning those web of lies is gotta get the gotta get the technical stuff under control. But I'm new to this podcasting game. I'm new to this podcasting game. Haven't been trying to do it for my entire adult life. Uh So one step at a time, one step at a time. All right, but we got Tia Kemp sharing a kiss with this young man, ATME. Tia Kemp is a cougar. She is 49 years old, about to turn 50. ATME is ATME. Let's peep his age. He's a streamer and a host of known for viral public interviews. Okay, 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 okay. That's what's up, brother. Get your new age back. And this brother right here is 23 years old with a 49-year-old woman. Chat, how do we feel about this, chat? I want to know y'all. I want to know y'all's opinions as well. How do y'all feel about the Cougars hitting the young dudes? I feel like I don't really got a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I've never dated a woman that was that much older than me. I think the biggest age gap I've been in is a 2-year relationship with a chick being older than me and then younger than me. Probably if I was 27, she was 23. So what's that? 4 years? Yeah. I feel like the age gap relationship is pretty chill. It's pretty chill when you're the older dude. Um, it's not something that I feel like it's, like super desired, but I kind of get why our parents are so much older than each other and dating each other and shit like that. I feel like it just kind of makes sense. There's something like natural about human nature. Cause I'll be like, why don't you want to date a dude your age? I'm a little older than you. And she's like, I'm not feeling dudes my age. They're a little immature and all this other stuff. Was she more mature than me? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But how y'all feel about it though, chat? How y'all feel about the Cougs? How y'all feel about the Cougs? Anybody in here ever been with a Coug? I know it ain't much, but I gotta support two kids and one not mine's. But I'ma still do what I can because we need to stop freezing. Hey yo, Dragon Ice Spaz, I got you, brother. Every dollar counts. I appreciate the donation. You take care of them kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to donate, go ahead. But if y'all got other priorities, y'all don't got the funds, y'all just kick back with me. Let's do our thing. Y'all like the stream, y'all hype the stream, y'all get me in this algorithm. There's plenty of ways that you can support. You know what I'm saying? Uh yeah, this relationship is not predicated on you guys, paying me. You know what I'm saying? We forming an online community over here and we making it rock. Of course, the donations and the super chats are appreciated. Also, shout out Silo to Trippy. Yesterday, I saw he donated, and I'm gonna go back and watch that stream. And I'm gonna make sure to shout out everybody who donated because I was just kind of popping it in flow of thought. I wasn't really tapping in with the chat yesterday, and I want to show respect to y'all when y'all do donate. It means a lot for sure. It means a lot. But yo, let me know how y'all think. Oh, and I also wanted to answer this question. Somebody said damn, where is it at? Somebody said, Ricky, how do you feel about the house clone accusations? Do you do resemble him and try to bite his swag? Explain. Dude, I really don't know that much about house phone. And Cliff kind of touched on it yesterday. I don't like to talk about it too much. But like, Cliff just hit it on the head, bro. We're just two LA guys that are very similar. I'm sure if you really looked at a Spody Face and Munchie B, really analyzed them to the T, you would see the cultural similarities that they have, how they pronounce core, you know. You feel me? How they use their R's and shit like that. Just gangbang culture, lingo shit. It's the same thing with me and House Phone, bro. It's really the same thing. You're just gonna gravitate towards different spaces and faces, when you're not on that in LA. And LA is, bro, like I love the viral way clip the other day. Let's get into that. The viral way clip the other day on Dejan and them's podcast. I thought that that was really dope. And I seen people actually grabbing this clip on Twitter and reacting to it still. I had a comment on there that kind of went up as well. So let's just get into it. I don't know if it's on A Day in LA's podcast or if it is keyboard clip, suit clip. A Day in LA podcast. Maybe they put it on, maybe they do all their clips on here. Maybe Dejan doesn't really post on that page as much. Let me see. A day. No, it's got to be on A Day in LA podcast, right? Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong fucking link. Yo, we gotta react to the P Nice thing though too. We gotta react to the P Nice thing too. Yo, I hate like the format of Instagram posts and like the asymmetrical thing that they do. Okay. Maybe it wasn't posted here. Maybe it wasn't posted here. I'm tired of looking for this. Let's react to the P Nice thing because that's funny. But basically, they were just saying that, Tyler the Creator makes weirdo rap and he ain't really from LA and he don't give it up or represent himself like that. And I was just like, bro, like more people in LA act and move like Tyler the Creator than they do like gang members. Like I understand that gang members feel like they have the dominant culture because it was pushed through the media with Snoop Dogg and all of our West Coast legends, and people really try to emulate it around the world. But like normal people are the majority of society. Like the amount of people that are recorded gang members are getting locked up is such a marginal piece of our society.
If we in my house and I bring you 10 bitches, listen, and I don't know you, then just say, bro, hey,
who is cuz?
Get a cuz.
Who let cuz in?
I brought these 10 bitches. You gonna be like,
fuck these bitches.
You only married. That's why you said that. I don't accept it. Nope, bro. Nope. We're not gonna be biased. You're married. And we're not gonna disrespect your wife. That's why your light cut off, stupid. You talking shit.
Babe, my wife is here.
I know, that's why we ain't talking that.
Yeah. Come here, Bookie.
See, it's always something nice. It's not transparent. It's biased.
Come here.
It's biased.
This my wife.
God!
Relax, bro.
All right, my bad.
Come on, cuz.
Right,
Mama rest in peace. Don't do that.
No disrespect. No disrespect.
No.
Clickbait. My bad.
On my mama,
bad.
bro.
Just click.
Don't click bait.
My bad. All right, my bad. I apologize.
Seriously, cuz. Don't play, cuz.
I apologize. My bad. You say you ain't laughing at all. I apologize.
Never mind. I forgot what I was talking about.
I apologize.
Yo,
bro.
he got
But yeah, cuz.
My bad. We good? I apologize.
We go end this shit. Nah, cuz don't disrespect
I apologize,
us.
brother. No disrespect.
On my mama, rest in peace, cuz.
I'm saying, I apologize.
Like, for real.
I apologize.
If you go look, bro.
Bro,
all that God shit and all that type of shit, bro. If you was another nigga, it'd be just something different, cuz.
I apologize, brother. I apologize. I'm saying, I know disrespect. That's why if you say I ain't laughing.
Yeah. This the P Nice show, cuz. You already, hey, if you want to live life, come fuck with P Nice, baby. I'm up out of here, nigga.
Yo,
take my bitches and let
we-
me leave.
How
If
y'all
we-
reacting? How y'all reacting in that situation? If you P Nice, how y'all reacting? Your wife come in, cheeked up, gang cheeks, dummy, and the homie just hit you with a yeah. Yo, bro. I'm not gonna lie, me and my homies, we fighting off top. Like it's not like not like fighting, like put them up, but like we'll wrestle about some shit like that. Like the homies we'll launch at each other like nigga, you feel me? It just started tussling. Oh God, bro. We grew up wrestling, like that's our thing to this day. We don't play around too much because we grown men. You feel me? We can hurt ourselves, try to wrestle, what I'm saying, without no war, bro. But I already know, bro. I do that to the homie, he's getting after me. He's launching himself at me. He's gonna try to put me in a headlock. It's no way. It don't gotta come to blows, but it's no fucking way that my wife walk in the spot. Gang cheeks. I sent this to the homies. They were crying. Yo, this is the funniest thing online, bro. It's streamer prom. It's a stunt. No, I understand it's streamer prom, but I think that they're actually dating. Let me double check that. ATME dating who? Yeah, dude, he's dating Tia Kemp. He's yo, the young y'all see Cardi get at Bia this morning, and that was the first thing she said. She said, "You dating a 21-year-old. You started getting your period when that little boy was born." I said, "God damn, golly." That is insane. My bad for the sneezing and the sniffling. I apologize. You don't got the swag to bag a cougar. Never bagged a cougar. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I have never bagged a cougar. Not against it, but I've never bagged a cougar ever in my life. Keisha Cole with Skrilla. Yeah, Keisha Cole is with Skrilla. So what I'm saying, chat, What are y'all saying? How do y'all feel about the Cougars getting up on the young dudes? Because they be coming at the older guys in the game saying, "Man, why y'all messing with these young girls? Why y'all messing with these young girls?" But now the Cougars messing with the young dudes. So we gonna keep it 55th Street or what? 5 years older is acceptable. I feel like the internet is trying to match people around their age. 5 years older. I heard that the most acceptable age gap is a 7 year age gap. Anything above a 7 year age gap is going to be really hard to relate it to each other. Up more than a 7 year age gap is bad. That's what I heard. I heard seven is the perfect number for like men and women dating. So if you're 30 years old, your girlfriend being 23 is, I guess, somewhat acceptable. I feel like 24, 26 is the maturation age. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what I've heard out here in these streets. Cougars have the bag and not insecure. Yup. Yup. They got that experience too. I feel like women are gonna be women though, and like a man, regardless of age. I believe that as well. I think that they're allowed to do that. A lot of women definitely want to give other men around their age a chance. But as Ricky said, the immaturity is real for young men. It is true. It is true. Service don't want to see me winning. My phone keep freezing. My bad, Xavier. We working on it. Gangland Duda, what's up, bro? You back in the chat? Be careful with older people. How many years older the person is how many years they've been doing adult things. That's true. That's true, but love is love is love, right? Moose and Ricky need to get cool again, need that new wave. I'll touch on that if you guys want to. I'll kind of share some of my thoughts. I'm in a much calmer space, as you guys could tell. I was a little activated yesterday. Uh, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like I had to respond. Felt like bro was getting some stuff off his chest. Well, clearly he was getting some stuff off his chest. So I just try to keep it logical though, even though I was a little powered up. I just try to keep it logical, you know. Let's actually transition into that after I read some of these because it's one thing that I found really interesting when I stepped away from that conversation and I went to go play soccer. I did a little research into it and I'm going to share what I found with you guys. Nah, but even other black folks say y'all look alike and black folks don't like comparing other black folks to each other. Yeah, I mean, is there some kind of comparison to me and House Phone? I think I look mad different from him. um, but like, we got our hair cut the same and all that, so I don't know, bro. I think I look different from him. But I don't know, dude. Like, I'm just not the type of guy. Like, I don't even really like look up to people, and especially if you're like my age or my peer, like looking up to you is crazy to me. Like, did I think it was cool that House Phone was at No Jumper and he was some real LA representation up there? Yeah, because like I said, like I would go to parties that House Phone was hosting. I would see his name out here in these LA streets, and he's always somebody that like you kind of wanted to support. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a reputation of being like a cool dude, and I could kind of see similar swagger in him. So I was happy to see him up there with like the members and stuff. And I remember him saying he did a pod with like Bosco or something, and Bosco wasn't really trying to respect him and just over talking him and not really like I guess showing love, or just dismissing them and shit. And I know how that feels like being a normal dude in LA. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I kind of still deal with it at No Jumper. Like people want to discredit you because they don't perceive you as tougher than them or from a culture or I don't know. But who gives a fuck? Let me tell you, I said no, straight up, like who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, how is this John Paul even seemingly known? This dude is unlikable. I swear he thinks he's a tough guy. If that's how you feel about Dijon, I guess. The gang stuff is like the trans community when it comes to population percentage. Exactly. Yeah. Tyler was literally responsible for the blow up of Supreme brand, but these rappers and gang members love to wear these days like my ass. So I wouldn't say he was the blow up, but he spread a lot of light, and you could tell he was tapped into a real culture. He was tapped into a real culture, and he was displaying that through his fashion sense, his music taste, even some of the cultural commentary that he does now. It's just always a cut above everyone else. That's insane, soft. I'm gonna be a player. We got to get into some of this gangster shit and thumb wrestle. Valid reaction if it isn't the homies, bro. I'm saying, so what y'all getting into it with the homie? But the homie was funny. I can't lie, bro. The homie didn't mean no disrespect. He was clip farming, and that was a clip, P Nice, brother. That was a clip. He gave you the clip of all clips. I know it was at your expense, bro, but that's how the content game goes sometimes. But that was funny as hell. Hey, it was funny enough for him to post it, right? He knew the homie didn't mean no malice. These cougars need some energy in their life. These older dudes need a pill and some more ish to get out of bed. Come on, obviously why? Yeah, I'm 39, 40 in September. Baby 48. Ooh, she be cooking. She be rubbing your toes. She be hitting you with that good game. Yeah, that's what's up. It ain't nothing new, but that's weird for a woman to date a younger man. Why is it weird? Why is it weird, Deontay? Tap in, man. I'm glad to see you back in here. Love is blind, but that doesn't mean that's a good thing. Please don't have a fallout with Moose. Salute schoolboy Ricky Roy. Yay. I got my schoolboy. I earned it. I be caping for bro. I used to see you at Crossroads at Cal. Shut up, gangland dude. No, you didn't. Yo, shut the fuck. I would be going in there after class. I got some cool, that Portugal jersey I always wear? They be like, Ricky be wearing the same stuff, which is true. I'm a common man. I keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm on camera. I should do it up maybe a little bit more, but I got to be relatable. Dude, I got that from the Crossroads. I got the OG 90s North Face from Crossroads. I haven't really broke that out of no jumper because it's fly. I kind of want to break it out, but also we like sitting on a couch. It's kind of cold or it could be really hot back there. So pulling up with the 90s, you feel me? Get down. It would be kind of crazy, but it's fly though. It's fly. It's some hip hop for sure. That's crazy, bro. Really see me at the whatchamacallit. Moose One spoke. You're both whitewashed and think you're hood. I do not think I'm hood at all, brother. I just think that I'm a black man doing me. You know what I'm saying? Navigating life. They gonna call you whitewashed. They gonna call you hood. They gonna say you're articulate. For your type of person, they're gonna say that you ignorant. It's crazy, bro. You gotta navigate all this shit as a black person, but I try not to harp on it and just understand that this is my blessing. Bro, did you from house phone? Bro, uh, for sure the way you don't, okay, we're not gonna do that to house phone, bro. Shout out house phone. Did you address Moose Ricky? Not yet. I said we'll tap on it. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to tap in with it. I'm kind of behind on y'all's chats, but I'm trying my best to catch up. I don't want to miss any of y'all's chats. I'm going to check over here on the YouTube side and make sure that I'm caught up. Okay, I am caught up on the YouTube side and I'm also caught up on this side. Let me roll over here, get some coffee. If y'all want me to touch on the Moose thing, just let me know. I promise you it's specific to mention. I worked at Golden Bear on campus too, bro. Shout out Gangland Duda, bro. I'm gonna look at your page after this and try to zoom in on your face and see if I know you. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Shout out Berkeley, man. I miss it. I miss it. I always say Berkeley was the best drug I ever did. But let me go get this coffee and we're gonna touch on whatever y'all want me to touch on. Y'all want me to circle up with the Moose topic? I got y'all. If not, we'll keep it pushing. You're alrighty. Address it, bro. Give the people what they want. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, let's talk about Moose. We don't need. Okay, so one of the things that really stuck out with me after I was done kind of going on my tirade and stuff, I was like decompressing, getting ready to go to soccer, and for some reason I was like, yo, like I was like, why is everybody talking about my a day in LA appearance now? And I know it was based off of that Neem video. Shout out Neem, bro. That should work. You got old boy to get out his body. 4.8K views. This was streamed 3 weeks ago, y'all. I don't know how well you can see this. This was streamed 3 weeks ago. So that's almost a month ago because I remember I came off of some vacation. I just want to see how we did compared to their other stuff. So when I was there, I got 4.8. How do they usually do? 2.2 with Hellcat and all that. Not I'm not doing this to hate on them or anything. I'm just curious about how they perform and how our episode went. I know the Spody Face one was pretty explosive. Viral rate 3.7. Mine's been out a little longer, so I'm not going to compare it to anything that was recently put out. Okay, yeah, we had a solid show. We had a solid show. It seemed like people were pretty receptive. That's cool. Gangland Neem pulled up 4.5. I'm in good company. They got 21K views when they had Munchie and Spody pull up. They had some no jumper drama going on. Shout out them, man. They were very hospitable when I was up there. But yeah, so my appearance on a day in LA was 3 weeks ago. So for this to be a month old conversation and for no one to have kind of like hit up Moose and been like, hey, bro, he was talking shit about you on a day in LA. Like he was calling you a super fan and dissing your whole brand and making trying to water you down and all this other stuff. Like, don't you think people would have told you that a month ago if I went up there and did something foul or misspoke? Or I guess he liked to say they put you in a trick bag and you're just too nice and green and gullible, and they took advantage of you. I think so quickly I would never let them talk shit about my homie. I would always have something ready to go. But bro, this is a month old conversation that Tam leveraged to troll you and misquote what I said to diss you. And you went for the bait and you let your real feelings be shown. Because, and back to my original point, if this is a month old conversation, why is it relevant now? If I would have said something a month ago that was dissing Moose, that was derogatory towards Moose, that was playing with his brand, he would have known a month ago. I see some of y'all in my chat. Y'all be over there, rotten roll and everybody. Rotten roll is everywhere. I'm not saying rotten roll is the type to, hey, Ricky talking shit about you, but I know how, the fans doing no jumper. If anything happens, they want to let you know immediately, like, hey, bro, somebody got out their body with you, whoopty wham wham. So clearly, I there was no malice in my intent. I still stand by what I said here. I was trying to represent Moose and his brand in the best way possible, but he got offended by this, by what I said. And you can't control another man's emotions. If he doesn't like that narrative and it triggers him or whatever, hey, brother, I'm man enough to say, my bad. My bad. Y- You won't hear it from me moving forward because I'm not really trying to have friction with my coworkers and diss them and get their brand and stuff. And we was trying to build a new wave together. I gave y'all that story about me wanting to put Moose and Flacco on the phone, and the main reason was, protecting the brand, whatever. Like, I move how I move for a reason. Can't nobody outthink me, outwit me, put me in a trick bag in this space. Dejan been hitting me up to podcast together. I straight up told Dejan, you got too much beef with people in my syndicate, in my network, for me to want to podcast with you. And as someone who, like I said, uh, Adam put me in the game. I wanted to just show respect to Adam. I didn't want to do the whole both sider thing. I wanted to be team no jumper at the time. And, as months and months progressed, Rios went over there, Munchie, Spody, everybody had been over there but me. And I'm trying to, kind of get my brand out, cross platform, collaborate with people. So I said, hey, Dejan, let's do it. And I told Dejan, I don't want to be messy. And I was trying to peace talk over there. I stayed in my character frame. How could we get you back together with Adam? And what you could tell, I was over there representing the brand. Dejan is amenable to it. Dejan would like to get cool with Adam because he knows what that means. He knows what it's like working at No Jumper and the light that you get on it, get for yourself. He knows that with his hip hop knowledge and expertise and everything that he's done in the industry and stuff, what he could do with a seat up there. He's very smart. He's very calculated. Is he mean to people sometimes? Yes. Are people mean to him sometimes as well? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I don't stand by all of his actions, but the people see it, bro. The people see what it is. It's just like, yeah, man. I don't know what's up with bruh. It's just some low EQ shit, bro. But what I am understanding from this is, I'm good at listening to people when they talk. Uh, bro ain't taking any accountability. If that was me in that situation and I hopped out the window and started saying some foul shit about my boy, just being just being unchill, I would have been like, hey, my bad, bro. I misunderstood that. You could tell by my body language in that clip, by what I'm saying. You could look at Tam's body language, how she's a little bothered. No disrespect to Tam. You can see Dejan instigating and me just standing on 10 for my people. I'm not a sneak disser. I'm not gonna go nowhere and, you know, start dissing my folks. I don't got any secret animosity built up for Moose. Like I said, been supporting timeline supports that I've been supporting. Had him in the studio with Brandon Slayer, my boy. I said, hey Moose, you popping right now on YouTube. I'm still trying to figure it out. Throw that on your channel, bro. Just because we in my studio, don't mean it need to be on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thorough. My time, my homies, my resources. Throw that on your shit, bro. I rock with you. We building something here, new wave. I rock with you. Do it up. But Broski, it just seemed like he kind of been watching me and trying to dissect my whole thing, my every move, just to hate. That's what it kind of feel like to me. And this whole, Ricky's a really good dude. He's a slow thinker. He's too nice. Basically saying I'm easily able to be deceived, right? That's how you perceive me. So how you been trying to deceive me this whole time? Playing like you the homie just to what? Eventually hate, get me out the paint. Nigga breaking down how a podcast to a T. Every little detail. And they ain't had nothing good to say. Ain't have nothing good. It was just all rank. I got my own show. Whoopty. Yeah. Yo, nasty work. Nasty, nasty work. And people been hitting me like, hey, bro, I don't know if you see what we see. And it was crazy how many people hit me yesterday. Like, man, I was trying to tell you. I was just like, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, so a little disappointing, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm just kind of staring off in the distance because it's a little bit unbelievable. It's not that serious at the end of the day. I'm still gonna be cordial with bro. Still gonna be podcasting with him at No Jumper, but I think I'm good on the whole new wave, building something together and whatnot. I think I'm good on that. Bro kind of just watered down the whole brand, made it look weak, you know. I don't really like that. I was in the comments kind of peeping people's response to things, and not that really like matters to me, you know what I'm saying? I try to stay out the comments as most as I can, but it was just like, bro, they kind of both making fun of us here. Like this just kind of looks goofy. Like this is some goof troop shit, you know? So yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like, bro, just watered down the whole shit. Try to water down my brand. Uh, what could you do, bro? What could you do when that's the case? Somebody tells you how they feel, just listen to them. They don't got nothing good to say about you. Just a bunch of dissing, bunch of just nonsense. Seeing something that's clearly not there so they can support their narrative, don't want to take any accountability. But you know what? I'm grown. I'll take accountability. My fault. My fault, bro. If you was offended, hey, I apologize, brother. I apologize. And I apologize to myself too, because I feel silly. I should have listened to people when they was telling me, like, hey, bro, hey, homie be moving a little strange sometimes. Homie, homie be moving a little strange sometimes. Yeah, bro. So yeah, I don't know, man. Best of luck to brother. Best of luck to brother. Do your thing. Do your thing. We cordial. We cool. It ain't no thing, but yeah, I think I'm good on all that. I think I am good on all of that. Let's see what you guys are saying about it, though. My bad. Let me catch up on the chat. I've been looking around in here. I think the last person I heard, the last thing I read was touch on it. Due to you hell, bro. Y'all chopping it up in here, bruh. The gang stuff is like the train. Okay, yeah. We gotta get into some gangster shit. Yeah. Dragon Eye Spaz. 10 years is acceptable. Moose wants smoke. Tam got y'all last night. Tam got on y'all. Tam talked about us. Is it more swag to get a cougar? Did you address Moose? So Tam was on us last night. I don't doubt it, bro. I bet you that they're over there just cheesing at a day in LA, bro. This is why, like, this is why, like, we should have just stuck to the idea of like not really beefing with other podcasts, like not like them in particular, but we kind of had a talk where we're like, hey man, let's focus on in-house stuff. Let's not really like be super hyper reactive to some of the noise and chatter. The news is really about just talking about topics and kind of being a little bit more professional in our podcasting and not giving maybe people around us that are smaller some fodder to talk about on their channels and kind of boost their profile and get eyes on them and stuff. And we should have just stuck to that. We should have just stuck to that because it seems like they kind of got the ups on us when someone can be so easily deceived into thinking that, you know, their homie that they podcast with, on a regular basis or boy, whatever acquaintance will go over there and just start dissing. Like someone wouldn't have sent that to Adam or somebody like that wouldn't have gotten addressed a month ago when I went up there if I was over there like really on some bad timing. Hell, it's it's laughable, bro. Once a day in LA get the audio quality, they'll get better numbers. I've been chopped it up about them with that. Moose got hurt that you said he bleeds orange, as in no jumper. He took it the wrong way. He wasn't even saying nothing bad. Yeah, and if Moose didn't say that, and I'm sure he has said that, um, if he didn't say that, like, bro, it's like a sports analogy. Like if someone said if you cut Ricky open, he bleeds crimson, art color of Arsenal. What like how is that remotely even a diss? Like it's just like that's not like a bad thing in my head. How is that a bad thing? Like, man, people just be so fucking insecure, bro. People be so fucking insecure. It's insane. And it's like being a well-adjusted adult in this space sometimes, it is tiring, bro. It's a little tiring to have to like engage with this remedial ass shit and watering myself down all the time to like not make people feel intimidated by like my presence or my acumen or whatever. Like, just do you, brother. I'm not here to put nobody down. I'll be trying to uplift people all the time. Not because I want any brownie points or whatever, but hey, man, life is hard enough as it is. Life is hard enough as it is. The least you could do is be good to the person next to you. You know what I'm saying? I was raised in the church. It might just be the Christian in me. Um, yeah, Pops was right. He's seen it coming. Yo, who's your favorite person to pod with? Shit. As of now, I don't know. I gotta recalculate that, but I always enjoy. I enjoy potting with the mayor, Lush Uno. I enjoy potting with Moose. I'm not gonna be fake just because we got a little beef going on or whatever, or bro's offended about some shit. I enjoy potting with Moose, Adam. Uh, yeah, Yeah, Tayef, me and Tayef, I felt like that was our best show on Thursday, bro. Thursday was an awesome news. If y'all haven't caught up with the rounds, Thursday was an amazing news, bro. We was in there laughing. It was genuine. We was bouncing off each other, throwing everybody the rock, letting them speak. Wasn't nobody talking over each other. Facts, Ricky. He's the one who got put in the trick bag. Shout out to Crucial 13. I feel like everybody's seeing it. Ricky actually stood over on business over there. Yeah, man. Like it's just, and I guess why I'm insulted and I'm just like, I'm good on really like trying to build anything with bro is just like you just trying to dissect my whole character and who I am and put this weird shit on me. Like I would be over there backstabbing, kikiing with Tam and Dejan and backstabbing people that have actually supported me, helped me advance. Moose used to help us do clips for my sports show. He used to do the thumbnails, bro. I'm a very appreciative person. If you help me out in any capacity, I'm gonna try to help you out in some kind of capacity. I'm gonna try to toss the rock to you. You feel me? I'm gonna try to support you. I'm not no fucking hating ass nigga. I ain't never hated on nobody, bro. I done said this so many times. I'm not a hating ass nigga, bro. Not a hating ass. It's not in my fucking DNA. To me, Kyle is probably a better podcaster out of you and Moose bitch. Okay, cool. Mr. Perfect the Don, go to Kyle's chat with that nonsense because me and Moose are wiping Kyle clean every single time he pulls up to pod. I'm honestly shout out to Kyle, but he did have a pod where he literally said like 50 words and I had to call him out on it. Because that's just kind of crazy. I love Moose, but he should apologize, in my opinion. It's not that deep, bro. I'm not, whatever. Moose is a liberal. Every one of them wishes they were a black woman. Adam put him up to the drama. It can't be that deep, bro. It can't be that deep. But hey, maybe my days are numbered at no jumper as Moose is edging his way up to be a higher up. You feel me? I see the script the way it's playing out. I like you and Moose. Something y'all learn. The fans will get stuff going. Content is just that. Don't take it personal. Y'all too got the nostalgic no jumper vibe from us day one's fans. I mean, I don't think that this was really like fan fueled. I feel like this was just bro really waiting to get something off his chest. And like also too, I'm big on taking accountability. Maybe that video I did with Shady Avalon really kicked things off, the whole pity hire thing, and Flacco saying that everybody's just a D sucker at no jumper. You guys go rewind that news episode if you care to, because that's when people were really like, "Hey, man, like, bro, seemed like he tweaking." And I said, like, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. If you ask me, do I feel that Moose is a pity hire? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've said multiple times that I think that there were people in the competition that outperformed me. I was very, very excited to work with Moose. We was texting the entire time. We was building a relationship. I felt like we went through the fire together, regardless of me winning that conversation or not. It was never something that I was going to tote over anyone's head, especially him being someone that I felt like I was forming a bond with. Because, like I said, the competition stopped for me that night. After the competition, it was gang time. It was team time. This is what we on. This is the line that we're pushing, the agenda that we want to put forth to the world, this new era, this new wave that we're ushering in. That is truly how I felt. That is 110% how I felt. I never felt that Moose was a pity hire. Was I popping it in that video? Yeah, that was just stream of consciousness. I write out little scripts for my video, try to follow, what I'm gonna say. And sometimes if you really pay attention to me, you can tell which parts I'm reading and which parts just flow of conscious. That was just flow of consciousness. I don't really have any malice against anyone that they were bringing in the building. Tam, I had the podcast with. At first, when I won, I was like, why are they making me podcast with people that I beat in the competition? But we needed hosts. So I said, put your ego aside and work with the people that they put in front of you. Did I think it was ultimately going to water down my branding up there? Yeah, but I'm a team player. Like I said, I look at Josh like, he's the Belichick. He's calling the plays. I trust the process. Nothing wrong with that. I potted with Tam, hella. Uh, we talked about me being excused from the Tuesday show and just rocking out with Tam. Adam sent me a text about that. He was kind of tiptoeing around the situation. I said, Adam, brother, I'm a team player. When you need me, you call me. I'm going to be there. If you ever want to change the rotation, you want to take me out of a rotation, put somebody else, try something out. I'm not one of these niggas that's going to sit at home and start my white man narrative is bad because you took me off a show because you wanted to try out a different combination of people. I'm not tender, bro. This is this man's business. This is his product. Whether it succeeds or fails is on his back at the end of the day. We can help him, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to him. So it is within his right to bench me, start me, whatever. It's his fucking decision. I said, you never got to worry about that with me, bro. Just let me know. He said, hey, brother, I appreciate that. I could show y'all the text. I'm not going to, but I can show it to y'all. That's just who I am in my heart of hearts. That's who I am behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Duda, you was snapping in there. They had something to say. Yeah, no, Duda, that is real. I felt like we was building something, the nostalgia factor. A lot of fans been hitting me saying, don't let this ruin everything. But I just feel like it's watered down now. New Wave was too young, too fresh to go through something like this where a host is just dissing the fuck out of another host and you know, just acting like shit is cool after this. Like, bro, you said what you said. You feel how you feel. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. Dragonite Spaz, everybody really hyping up what he said over there. Shout out Dragonite Spaz. Let me check on the YouTube side. Somebody, Joe Mack, said, y'all gotta chop it up in person, get it straight. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see each other, we're gonna hang out with each other at No Jumper. It's not that big of a deal, but I just, imagine every time a member tried to speak on regular life, you guys cut them off and invalidate them like they do with y'all's opinion on street topics. Yeah, it is what it is. They paid the cost, so you know, that's just like I said, EQ stuff, being able to read the room. It's that's the only thing that fatigues me a little bit at No Jumper, but everything else I'm rocking with. Love our back house staff. Love sitting in the office chopping it up with fools, getting to know them better. Um, Max like Martilla Mike. You said I skipped your super chat, brother. Just send it in a plain text. If I skipped it yesterday, I'm pretty much reading a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna check the fan funding right now and look for you, dog. I'm sorry if I skipped it. I get into these, like I said, flow states. Okay. Yeah, no, I just read it. I hear you on that. Yeah, my bad, brother. I get into these flow states. Riverside doesn't show me the super chat, so I make sure to go back to the YouTube side and double check on y'all every once in a while for surely. Um, Ricky, this is what people say about you. No backbone. Yeah, and we addressed that on earlier streams. Honestly, the whole your position can be moved, just die on the hill thing. As an educated man, bro, I'm not going to move like that. I'm not gonna ever have a clip like the famous Joe Budden clip where the niggas trying to tell him oxtails is the plural of oxtails and fish is the plural of fish, and he's arguing with him about grammar. If you know something, if you could put me on game, you can add a crease to my cranium, do it. Not every conversation is a die on this hill debate, et cetera, et cetera. Some of what we're doing is collaborate. I had to learn that when I first came to No Jumper, I was Mr. Argumentative. Every fucking episode, I'm going at it with my coworkers. And I said, sometimes you got to go along to get along. Sometimes you have to understand, just laugh at some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not the type of dude to die on the hill. And the whole time I'm looking goofy as fuck. I'm wrong. If you have a point of information that's right, it's not subjective, something that we don't have to argue about, let's do it. Just add the context and correct me. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. Uplift people, educate them, all sorts of shit. Deontay, he was saying she was bad for the brand in the sense that she was only there to get on other major hip hop carpets. We need Ricky to go conservative on Moose. Some people have asked me to speak more about conservative talking points and No Jumper. And I'm like, I try to be a centrist, but I'm not gonna endorse some shit that I don't believe in. I'm not gonna just become the conservative guy up there and grift for an audience. There's no fucking way. Which would clean up No Jumper's image in a way. Y'all having a conversation with each other. That's dope. Uh uh you guys really be on Moose about speaking on black topics, but I don't really find anything wrong with that. I know Moose has, had a lot of black friends. I think he said I know he said his girlfriend is black. I was trying to speak vaguely because I didn't want to put his business out there, but allyship is good, bruh. Allyship is good. He spoke out during the chimping out thing. Legendary moment in my opinion. I thought that was really, really dope of him to do. A lot of the guys at that table were misinformed about that topic at the moment and couldn't really speak on it, and he didn't let Adam get off. So that was cool. If you want him to stop talking about black business, then there's going to be moments like that where maybe he'll hold his mouth and people are going to look at this clip and be like, "Hey, No Jumper looks crazy. You guys employ all these black people." But and I don't think Adam really knew. He said he's not an Xbox lobby chat guy. I think he was just trying to be funny, you know. You don't got to take fake beef to get views. I pray y'all don't go that route. No, we're not. I'm not really going to speak on this too much more. I just wanted to touch on it for you guys, but I'm not going to make this a big deal for me. Like I said, working with bro next week. Looking forward to working with bro next week. He's one of my favorite people to podcast with, even though he doesn't feel that way. I'm still going to do my Dougie and keep working at this and keep getting better. Yep, for sure. This is getting brought up next week at No Jumper. We could talk about it. Not a big deal. Which team you like for the next World Cup? That's 4 years from now, brother. We can't. Anything can change in 4 years. We can't be picking the next World Cup winner. You know what I'm saying? But the onus is gonna be on Spain to repeat. For sure, it is. But I think France is gonna have something to say. Us NorCal guys who are even slightly educated are very opinionated and outspoken, which makes us overtalk people and try to prove we are right. Accountability and communication helps growth. 110%. But I think I just might be fallback gang these days. I think I just might be fallback gang because I be trying to like clarify, bring points of information and No Jumper and stuff so we can kind of have a logic, concise, uh, you know, well thought out situation. But I feel like conversation, the administrative stuff isn't really appreciated. And we can just talk about fantasy and how we feel and, whatever. We can just get back to that and we could do what we got to do. Nah, let them, Tam and Dejan, speak on y'all engagement is algorithmic, friendly, and words of the Lord lush. Moose didn't say y'all was homies, P. Why you so fucking friendly with the ops? Ooh, got me. But that don't mean they ops or gotta be. Ricky, he said you don't value offensive linemen in football. Without linemen, the fast, small guys don't have a chance. I value linemen in football. I value linemen in football. For sure. What did I say about linemen? I said all you can see is what's in front of you. Da 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 da. You don't have IQ for the game. I meant him. I'm not talking about the fucking all pros. I'm not talking about the all pros making shit happen. My pops is an O lineman coach or was when I was younger. So I appreciate the O line to death. But hey, not every O line is built the same. After watching the entire VOD, I feel like Moose wasn't mad at you, what you were saying, but it's the fact that A Day in LA used what you said to further their Moose has nothing in fan narrative. Who cares? Who cares? Like, who fucking cares, bro? I went over there, represented shit right, didn't let them just smut you out. Nigga could have been over there laughing, kikiing, all sorts of shit. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. You feel me? Co-signing narratives that fans be putting in the chat and stuff like this dude been doing. Could have been doing it way worse. Way worse. Cause I am way worse. Wasn't doing none of that. So really don't care about all that. And it's funny too how everybody at No Jumper has been to A Day in LA, including him before me, but my appearance is a problem. But my appearance is a problem. Right. Told y'all to check my chat. Ricky, you should turn up like you were doing in the contest that you won. You was spot on the show. You was really cooking. That's your attraction, the thing about you that will draw viewers. I get that, but You know, I don't know, man. I like the competition was a different environment than what we're doing, where it's like round table podcasting. Like it is, I don't know. It's just hard to explain the difference, like for me to fully articulate it like right now here for you guys, but it's a different vibe. When I came to know Jumper, one of the biggest things, especially with the Monday news, I'm so proud of where we brought the Monday news, just even like viewership wise, it does pretty good. No Jumper was just coming off the hills of the Brandon suspect, all this just really bad fucking energy, bro. Like, just yeah, virality and stuff. But even Adam was saying, like, bro, man, this stuff isn't sustainable. Like, we just got to get back to podcasting. Like, Adam's always talking about, like, bro, we got to be good podcasters. Like, we got to be professionals. And I just wanted to have like a homie vibe. Me and Lush, we've had some debates on Monday that were cool. I remember Just Clips did our Super Bowl back and forth, and he was like, "Yo, man, this is pretty good podcasting from these dudes. I was entertained. I liked it, and you know what I'm saying." And it was getting some good feedback. I feel like that cast, we really got something going, and it was so disappointing for Sus to go to jail, bro, because like that vibe we had was amazing, and that's what I wanted to bring to No Jumper was the homie feeling. Like my favorite show was at the end of the day, right? Or at the end of the day. Correct me, chat. I think it's at the end of the day. AD Duno T Rail. Fire. You feel me? That old No Jumper show, House Phone, Adam, AD. They will rotate somebody. Even the Ben Baller episode where he's just basically doing a promo for fucking uh Rocket Money. Fire episodes, just homie shit, smoking, kicking back. That's all I wanted to bring. A competition is us going back and forth trying to best each other, but when we're sitting together as coworkers, I'm trying to help you shine just like you trying to help me shine. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different environment, bro. And of course, like Adam said to Brick and Lush one time, "Hey, I can't have you guys just piecing it up all the time. You guys gotta you guys gotta argue sometimes. You guys gotta debate. That's cool. There's an environment for that. But the news talking about if ASAP Rocky's wearing a thong or not, our opinion on what we see, what we don't see, is it an AI, whatever. Okay, like it don't gotta be that deep every single time. It don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when I be proving points, niggas don't want to hear the points that I gotta prove. You know what I'm saying? The niggas want to discredit what I gotta say. So yeah, I be doing my Dougie. You know what I'm saying? Moose Man in the chat said, "Oh Green World, that's my whole point." So what did Oh Green World say? I know I'm behind on some of these chats, 120, but what did Oh Green World say? Does anybody know what Oh Green World said? Uh I don't know. I don't know, but whatever. Moose co-signed what Old Green World was saying. So yeah. Thursday had me crying, laughing at work. My manager was talking, and I had to cover my mouth with dying. Yo, bro, Thursday was a dope show, bro. I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself. I love watching stuff that makes me laugh when I'm listening to podcasts. So I try to bring that to people. I know I'm not a comedian, but I know when we laughing on the podcast that other people are probably laughing with us. You know what I'm saying? Like pay attention closely to my face. If we get a good laughing moment, I always look like a smug son of a bitch. You feel me? Kyle talks too low, says the slick stuff, but is never relevant. Rick reminds me too much of Potlore. Not gonna lie. Shout out Potlore. Venice. Venice. Shout out Venice. V Town. Ghost Town. Moose seen a super chat and went on a rant. It was most definitely fan fueled. If that's how it happened, if that's how it happened, that's how it happened. I wasn't aware of it being a whatchamacallit, but I did a little lurking on that initial video. Moose was liking weird comments talking about what was the comment? Oh yeah, when he had his podcast with Lil Hot B Tam and Astrid, he didn't want to say he was from no jumper. We all know you from no jumper. Bro, go look at the video. Somebody said, "Why did you double intro?" And I said, "Bro, I was faded." I said, "Hey, to be honest, I'm a little slow." You know what I'm saying? Let's just laugh it off, bro. Like really deep as shit is crazy. Moose Tam and Ricky Pod needs to be like today. Fire y'all's viewpoints and conversations would be dope. I always thought that, but they don't like each other. So it never happened, but I feel like a blind man could see, no pun intended, shout out the homie Munchie B, that that dynamic with me, Tam, Moose would be great. Great podcasting, high level conversation. There's nothing we couldn't talk about. 1000%. But they don't like each other. They diss each other's brand all the fucking time. I couldn't make it happen. Very, very disappointed in it, but it is what it is. You know, every time me, Tam, and Munchie B link up, numbers on the board. We have a group chat between us, and we've been plotting on what our next move is. You know, we want to go over there and bless Tam's platform when she gets it popping. That's what we plan on doing, but we might have to assemble and do something. You, Tam, TF Third, and Moose would be fire doing the red carpet type of work. Tam was on point with that angle, rolling loud, BTS content, fashion shows. I hear you, brother. What could have been? What could have been? You have an ego is wild. You let Moose do you like Whack did him. Okay. Uh See, this is when you're tweaking, bro. Your image isn't being watered down because you pod with Tam. Relax, dude. I didn't say that. Deontay, why do you want to have an echo chamber? Moose and Tam talking leftism all day is sickening. I guess that's how you feel. How mad is Adam at Tam? I don't think Adam is mad at Tam. I'm gonna start to fuck with you, Rick, more and more. You a real nigga. You feel me? I just try to be me, brother. I just try to be me behind this mic, bro. I don't know how else to be. Fact Spaz, I was watching it laughing like a mug. Hey, I'm glad that y'all like that Thursday show. That's what's up, bro. It felt good. It felt good. I hope you know, Tay be fly nigga shit, hopping out the Porsche, going on vacation. You know, he be pulling up when he wants to, but uh I hope to have him around more. Tay got good energy. He a genuine dude for real. News is better than the jumper show, in my opinion. Make it seem like it makes hanging out, especially with Lush, Moose, and Munchie. The No Jumper show is the best show on No Jumper. There's no argument about that. They get to talk longer. The dynamic that Lush and Adam have formed, along with Munchie B, is amazing. And honestly, I'm very, very impressed by Rio's podcasting. I've really been honing in on Rio and watching him closely because he is seamlessly integrated into that cast, and it's really cool to see. So shout out Rios. I fuck with him. Ricky, don't be glazing yourself for doing the normal thing. If someone is mad for after an opportunity, is someone's mad for after an opportunity they get, it's just bad character treats. I fuck with you heavy though. Fuck with you too, brother. Ricky just smacked. Nope, that's not gonna happen. I always F with Ricky. His only issue is his opinions on hip hop aren't always objective and are based on his liking opinion. Other than that, he is good money. I just want to do a poll with my chat right quick because this is a point of contention and it's something that's been on my mind. I do want to clip this and post it on my IG and hopefully you know the culture will kind of tap in. I've been doing well on my IG reels. I want to know, do y'all think that Cardi B is a better rapper than Meg Thee Stallion? And I'm talking about the act of rapping, like flow, concepts, you know, lyricism on the mic, all of that stuff. I'm not talking about making hits. I'm talking about rapping. Do you guys think that Cardi B is a better rapper than Meg Thee Stallion? Because I was shocked to find out my co-hosts feel that way. But I'll work on my hip hop opinions. Honestly, I've said this too. I'm very transparent, bro. I like y'all being around for my ride, and I want you guys to see me developing this from being a mid to shit podcaster to hopefully one of the best in the game. Is that I don't hide my weaknesses, bro. I said when you have to sit down with a Lush one every week, it makes you realize that hip hop was like just music in the background of your life. Even Flock to Ball. Like bro's younger than me. He must be digging in the crates to have all this hip hop knowledge. Watching documentaries and all that stuff. I was just living. iPod shuffle clipped to my shirt, skateboarding around town, LimeWire downloading songs, you know what I'm saying? Yay. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really doing the hip hop historian thing, but I want to improve at that. I want to improve at that. But I do give my honest takes, even if I'm going to look like a jackass. Fuck it. Even Suspect, dude, his dad's a hip hop legend. Sitting next to that guy and everything that he knew, I had to fall back at times. I had to. We fuck with y'all. We need the new wave to stay together. Shark, Moose, and 8 Ball. Shout out Brody. I will definitely still be running up streams with Brody. I got faith in bro. Like I said, I love the I love the comedic element of podcasting. So, I'm not gonna let Brody fall to the wayside because I'm not seeing eye to eye with Moose. I'm not gonna do that to Brody. I believe in that brother. I've heard you correct Moose and Lush a few times on their false narratives on Hormuz and the political topics. You don't got to be conservative, but someone to combat their CNN nonsense. We got some conservatives in the chat. What's the deal? The Meg take, Ricky, was actually right. Majority of the country would agree with you, especially when it comes to bars. But the Tory stuff messed her up to be the GOAT that actually made her a loser. Yeah, yeah. That was huge in her career. Huge in her career. Honestly, I think LA is stuck in a time machine because Mexicans in the rest of the country go through the same as niggas. Yeah, I do think that honestly. I really miss New York like all the time, bro. All the time. I miss New York so bad. LA is a great vibe, but not really it's not really holding a candle to New York these days. Dude, even in Chicago, the vibes are high. I feel like LA is going through this weird transformative space where it's not really enjoyable to be out here right now. A lot of LA locals complain about it. B Star Moose way too sensitive. He has no outlook outside of the US, very American style of thinking, whereas you're more worldly in thought. Yeah, I got that immigrante background in me. So, I'm always gonna approach things in a worldly manner. Not go live. Always wanted Ricky to be the Mark Lamont Hill of no jumper. Yeah. I look up to Mark a lot. I try to watch his clips as much as possible and kind of just learn from him. But dude, Mark, his career, his resume. If y'all want me to be Mark Lamont Hill, I'm sorry, brother. You got another thing coming because that dude is established. He has been on CNN since he was a young man, and he was barring up America back when it was really racist. You know what I'm saying? Facts, Repo, man. They call the law for help because it's risky. We all got okay. Moose gonna mess around and create a new fan favorite by being a jackass like he is. We gonna ride with Ricky over the bad energy all day. Y'all just keep supporting us, man. Y'all keep supporting all of us. Keep supporting the brand. We pushing this no jumper line. You know what I'm saying? And we all under one umbrella, all under one accord, all one team, gang. You know what I'm saying? Did the gang just go through a bad moment? Did we just look weak publicly? That's how I feel. Feel like everything that we just went through these past couple of days just is the projection of weakness. And I hate to be outside like that. Go on Apollo. No Apollo is needed for Ricky. It's way too compromised. Shout out to Apollo, man. Shout out to Apollo. I'll pull up on him. But they haven't reached out to me to pull up to them. You feel me? So I don't know if there's any interest, and I'm cool with that. Take your kids outside today. It's beautiful out. Yo, I haven't stepped outside, dog. I have not stepped outside. Everyone, Ricky just a guy being a dude. Straight up. Straight up. Cardi got fire albums. Yes, she does. 100%. Yeah, she's better than Meg. Okay. That Thursday show sent me down a rabbit hole regarding the game. Kendrick beef. It helped me put everything together. Yo, let's switch speeds, bro. I am anticipating the fuck out this beef. I'm anticipating the fuck out this beef, boy. Yo, they said the game is about to drop. I'm swear to God, my body tingle. Off of Quay, it made my body tingle. Where she at? Yo, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, bro. Yo, I'm hyped for the West Coast. It ain't no Kendrick hate. It ain't no TDE slander, but this is going to be a legendary beef. I'm off of Quay and made my body tingle. Damn. Where she at? Where she at? I'm sorry. I just got that stuck in my head. Yo, I can't wait, bro. That's going to be so fire. We're going to have so much to talk about. Hip hop. You feel me? Hey, you guys gonna get some bad hip hop takes from me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? We got so much to talk about. A plus, Meg clearly. Meg is better than Cardi at rapping. You right on that. No, Cardi said she writes none of her raps. That's another thing. Yo, somebody put this in the chat the other day, and I meant to bring it up, but I got distracted. Megan's ex is responsible for a lot of Cardi B's hits. Party Fontaine, really dope dude, really good writer. He's helped a lot of people in the industry. So Party wrote a lot of her hit singles and shit. Everybody know Cardi got a writing team. So how could she be a better rapper if she's got writers? Cardi's an entertainer. She's just a stripper, that made it in the rap game. You guys know how I feel about Cardi B. Denzel, y'all know how I feel about some Cardi B. I'm drunk right now. I'm drunk right now. Oh God. On God. I love me some Cardi B. We're gonna switch gears in a second. Let me just catch them on the chat. Guys, you guys sent so many chats. I might have to skip through some of these, but I'm gonna make sure I hit all the super chats. She's not yet. I'll keep saying it. You and Rios need to do more together. Oh yeah, me and Rios linking up for show. I never listened to either. Meg looks better though. Okay, Stallion in the chat. I don't like Meg since the Tory thing, but as a rapper, she is better. That's what's up. I'm a former battle rapper blogger. We know Lush One is a king in the world and a staple in hip hop. He brought Cassidy and Cannabis out to battle retirement. End of statement. I rock with you. Shout out Nick. Shout out Nick for show. Majority of the internet is conservative, little bruh. That's cool. I just try to stay in the center. I really don't like the gang banging. You know what I'm saying? And that's not directed towards gangbangers. That's directed towards the politicians that run this fucking country. You guys got to stop gang banging. You can meet in the aisle on some of these things. Universal health care. Let's get it done. People don't like Megan because of the Tory situation, but Megan is really good. Appreciate that. I lean a bit more on the right. I can't get behind all this shit that the left stands for. And he put the LGBTQ flag. Listen, I'm sure you have no problem with gay people. Did the left push some narratives a little harder than maybe they should have been? Maybe, but I think in society, we just all need to respect each other and get along. I think we're kind of past all the identity war stuff. And we should just focus on policy and improving the lives of Americans as AI overlords are coming to take over this entire country. If you support Trump still, you're either a regarded racist or a GAY. Normandy on my mama, bro. What the fuck's wrong with them motherfuckers? Venice High, class of 2K18. I'm an old nigga, brother. ZG 300. I'm class of 2012. And you're calling yourself old? You graduated 6 years after me, son. You are a young man in the prime of your life. You're a young man in the prime of your life. Go out, seize the day. You feel me? Joe Mac, Moose pissed me off, letting the BS get to him. Now I gotta troll him every pod for ruining the new wave. You don't gotta troll Moose. Ricky Roy, paid fan. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yo, we gotta get Dragonite Ricky's hairline in here. That's the Dragonite I want, y'all. Y'all go get that Dragonite for me. Any Game of Thrones fans in the chat? Y'all let me know. Ricky is more like a Stephen A, more centered. The left would never survive without people like them who balance their idiocy. Ricky Roy, paid fan. What is the deal, brother? Tap in with me. Moose doing too much, coming for our goat. Ricky Roy, let's go. I got a paid fan in the chat. Ricky Roy, paid fan. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, y'all chopping it up with each other. Dragonite in the building. We got Dragonite Rehab in the building. That's a funny joke, Ricky. You are fucking funny. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. You think Meg's songs take skills like to write? Not so much, but she's just a better rapper. She's just a better rapper. Like I feel like that's kind of undeniable. Like if you have two pairs of ears, it's kind of undeniable. Like the video, if Ricky is your favorite streamer, oh, they're gonna start disliking, bro. There's no nation like donation. Go ahead and send those super chats for a player. Ricky Pay fan, I rock with you, dog. You guys, I want to catch up on the chats. I'm just gonna scroll to the top because I really want to know. Do we have any Game of Thrones fans in the chat? Is anybody actively tapping in with Game of Thrones every weekend? The season finale just finished, and I want to know what y'all thoughts are on this dragon war that they're building up. How do y'all feel about the dragon war that's oncoming? If you are a Game of Thrones fan, if you're not, we can kind of just pass through this. If I don't have any Game of Thrones fans in the chats, we don't need to nerd out about it. But, you know, me as a nerd, I kind of love to nerd out. Checking the fan funding, want to make sure that I hit all of y'all's chats now that I'm on the YouTube side. And I have. Hit the like button, hit the like button for this game. Hit the like button for this game. Y'all tap in with Boss Mac. Any Boss Mac fans in the chat? Any Boss Mac fans in the chat? Let me know something. Because I've been rocking out with Boss Mac. Hit the like button for this game. I mess with bro. I need to catch up on Game of Thrones. Catch up so we could chop it up, brother. Catch it up so we could chop it up, brother. Yo, do I have any people in the chat that identify as like nerds? Any nerds in the chat? I kind of identify as a little bit of a nerd. I'm in my like video section, not my like video section, but my playlist. I want to just go through random content with you guys that I have highlighted that I found interesting. And I saw this kid right here. He's saying the streets are dead and the internet is the new trap. I want to tap in with this video, y'all. Spare with me. He's a small creator. I don't think it has too many views, but I just want to know what this young brother is kicking. I'm curious.
It's dead. I don't mean that it's dead like ain't nobody there. Oh, for sure.
We just on a
Then y'all gotta realize there's always gonna be people in the streets. Like the streets ain't going nowhere. The streets gonna always be the streets, right? But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to give, first off, not only just the youth motivation, like if you already in the streets yourself or whatever, like just take the time and just hear me out about what I got to say. Hopefully I can be like an inspiration to some of you guys' life. But not gonna lie, of course, you know, growing up in the Black community, it's unfortunate that a lot of us was taught like a different way of life. So I kind of want to be the motivation, bro. Like I really want to be the motivation, and I just want to just give back and just spread positivity, right? As some of you guys know, just recently,
nerds
I was able
that's what's up.
to move out of my hometown, right? And I made that happen basically off the internet, okay? I was able to move out of my hometown from the internet. And all I gotta say is all glory to God, all glory to the man up above. And y'all can see, it's beautiful out here. It's beautiful. Right now I'm getting my steps in, but that's beyond the point, right? So the thing I want to talk about today is why the streets is dead. And the internet is the new trap. Yeah, like the internet is the new trap, bro. Like y'all know, like for the people who know what like trapping is and stuff like that, like how you hustle, how you make money, how you get yours, how you get it off the back end, how you get it off the muscle. The internet is the new trap. The internet, this shit is what's really paying. This is what really changing lives, bro. It changed my life. And hopefully by the end of the video, I can give you a better.
All right, we're gonna skip through because like bro,
I feel like they raised me the best to keep me out the streets.
Too much. We
tell
know
me
that
the streets ain't where it's at.
Like a new,
despite you know their upbringings and how they was raised. My father was a vice lord until he gave his life over to Christ. Before he was gave his life to Christ, he was Muslim. He was Muslim because a lot of you guys know, when you anything under 5, like Vice Lord and Black P Stone, you know, you more of a Muslim, right? You believe in it.
Shout out this dude. I kind of get his general message, but I feel like this isn't entertaining enough for us. And I do get what he's saying, like, you know, black people's proximity to street
Emmanuel
culture
Acho
and
came on
street
Higher Learning,
rules,
and
and you know,
we were
us
talking
thinking
to
that
Emmanuel
some
Acho,
things are acceptable in
and
society that
I
aren't.
insulted Emmanuel.
I get what he's saying, 110%. And we all have things in our community that we need to unlearn. Not just black people, all of us. White, Mexican, Asian, et cetera, et cetera. The smart people realize that the ways maybe they were raised were not always the best, and some things were put in them for survival, for guidance and protection out of ignorance. And you know, they grow and they learn that I gotta reshape myself to be a productive member of society, and they let some of those things go. I saw this brother the other day, man. He said black people don't got no culture. We just got a lot of people that think the same and act the same and do the same things, but we don't got a culture. And as much as I oppose that, especially in America, especially in America, I understand what he was saying because some of this shit is so silly. The way we treat each other, the way we talk about certain things, some of our belief systems is very silly. You know, it's a lot of unlearning we got to do as a people to get somewhere, especially in this new age of technology rapidly improving. I understood what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I took the message in and you know, forward motion. Just look out for your brother, look out for your sister. Let's see why Van Lathan though was popping it at Emmanuel Ocho though. Let's get into it.
Acho on the podcast. Okay, I did. Like, and I shouldn't have done that. No.
I appreciate the respect and the transparency that you have.
What did
keep
you-
going,
what
keep
was your
going.
insult?
Yeah,
No,
keep going.
I've told him.
Yeah.
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But I've definitely said it on the podcast. I shouldn't have insulted him. Right. What happened was Emmanuel Acho came on and he was talking.
Yo, we're gonna hit that youth literacy topic. Did y'all see that teacher who broke down? Okay, bro, I know I'm so bad at this whole hopping around thing when I'm talking to y'all. Did y'all see the teacher that broke down crying, talking about the kids who can't read and write and stuff like that? And he was a high school teacher. Dude, I hear stuff like this all the fucking time, but I don't want to believe it. I always feel like when people talk to me about kids, they're like in a panic state, like kids are trans and all the world is falling apart. But this dude was like in tears because he felt like his students were inept.
I am on my lunch break.
Let's get into it.
I don't know, 11:30 or something like that. And I just finished a 3-hour class. We have what's called block, and block is where first and second periods are combined for subjects that need it. And so I literally broke down in the middle of class because I'm teaching seniors. These kids are leaving high school and going to college, hopefully, after they finish. We had 2 paragraphs to read, 1 sentence, complete to write. I gave them the sentence stems.
This brother was in that classroom with these kids for 3 hours, bro. And he is floored. Yo, shouldn't no teacher be in a room with 17-year-olds for 3 hours, bro? No way. Yo, during summertime, the kids come up to the park to play pickup. Yo, I be like, I can't wait till you little niggas go back to school. And you know, they ain't black. But I'll be like, I can't wait till y'all go back to school, bro, because y'all are some bull. Y'all just pure nonsense. You know, they be trolling Unc out there. I be letting them get it off, though. You feel me? They teach me about the rage bait and shit. Yo, they be trolling me on God. They be trolling me. You feel me? But, yo, I feel them, bruh. Send them little niggas back to school.
I basically completed the sentence for them in the mind. These are 17 and 18-year-old kids, and they couldn't fill in 4 words. 4 words. I gave them the scenario. We annotated together. I gave them the answers before we even had the problem. And they couldn't do it. I don't know. I simply don't know where the problem is. This is only day 2. And I have seniors who simply cannot read and seniors who cannot write. They cannot write. They can reason. They have the ability to defend their reasoning. If it's talking to their homeboy, but applying that to a written text, 2 paragraphs, and they couldn't do it. Our young black men, our young brown men, our young black girls, and our young brown girls oh God. So I am on my
I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't think someone said that's fake crying. Look like Nick one, bro. I don't think that this man is faking the funk. He was just locked in a room for 3 hours with 17-year-olds that couldn't complete a paragraph. Like, bro, I was writing argumentative essays in like middle school, like 6th grade, like defending my points, all of that, like that's crazy. People be telling me this like all the time about kids, and especially, I guess, how far are we removed from COVID? 2019. We're 6, 7 years. So like these are COVID kids. So maybe is it just that this generation is washed? This like COVID generation is washed right now? Because it's kind of hard to bounce back from that. They weren't at home doing their homework and stuff like that. Most parents don't care about their kids. Pac-Man said that. Pac-Man, I really do agree with you, because as I've grown to be an adult, and maybe y'all have heard me say this before, the idea of letting your child go to an institution for 8 to 9 hours a day and trust some random ass fucking adults to steer your kid in the right direction and make them a good person and teach them is an absolutely insane idea to me. It's insane to I'm telling you, I cannot wrap my head around that. I can't wrap my head around that principle. And I remember feeling like when I was in school, they're just here babysitting us. Like school is not for real. Especially when I was in like some easy ass classes and stuff. Like, bro, when I had to have one normal class because I was a football player and I was in the magnet program, doing the honors and all that. Dude, when they would put me in like one normal class, those kids weren't doing shit. It was like the teacher wasn't even there, dude. And this was like in 2011, 2010. So imagine what it's like now. Bro, the regular kids were just like cattle, like you guys are saying. No offense, like I'm not trying to be holier than thou, Mr. Smarty Pants, but like, yo, I remember it was like a vacation in the regular class because I'll be like, yo, bruh, they want us to read like a book a week in our classes. I don't want to read this much. When I go home, I want to play a little bit of Madden after doing my homework. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my whole entire life to be academics. So, yeah, like it was crazy. It was a relief to be in the normal classes. Socialism and Marxism usually replace education in failing societies. So, what types of jobs will they hold in the future? I don't know. If my grandpa, well, the thing is, he's saying that they're smart. He's saying that they know that they can defend their points, they can talk out things. They're intelligent people, but their reading and writing and comprehension skills are probably low. I think that's what he's saying. Like they cannot physically engage with academia. If you can't write, I don't know how you could go to college. And you got to think these new kids are probably using Chat GPT to come to a lot of conclusions and answers, maybe writing essays for them. Bro, I already know if Chat GPT was around when I was in school, boy, I would have been hell. Whew. If my grandpa wasn't dead already, he'd think my son's gonna grow up soft along with all the kids his age. Prob thought I grew up soft in the 90s. Yeah, that's true. War babies. Yeah. We got a fake moose man in the chat. Even if it's a pandemic, my mother gave me books at 5. I learned basically on my own, Dr. Seuss and the Bible. Parents breeding R words, without that R words. People became geniuses during times of war and needed to walk a mile to get to education. These kids don't choose. These kids choose not to do their schoolwork, instead invested in social media. Then DEI wants people to hire these kids. That man for sure was not faking. These kids are fucked up. Yo, y'all are really chirping about this one. So y'all, are we parents in the chat? Are y'all parents or what? Good point. The education system is actually leftist indoctrination, and we wonder why the spell is wearing off. Nobody resonates with it. I've always been like kind of half and half about leftist indoctrination as someone who went to, very leftist school. I never felt like leftist ideology was being forced down my throat. I could feel it being there, but I was the guy on campus being like, if we want if we want the Palestinian students to speak, we need to hear the Israeli students speak too. Because when I first started going to Berkeley, the Israeli students had a lot of power in suppressing voices. By the time I left, it was more so liberal and they were allowing people like that to have more space. And even afterwards, there was this big controversy that Palestinian GSI got fired, and I think an Iranian GSI, and they were being touted as Islamic extremists for some of their rhetoric, but they were just kind of keeping it 55th Street and calling out the genocide that we all saw unfold before our eyes. And it was a really really controversial topic in the community. I think there were some protests and whatnot, but I don't feel that these places are just the way that it's projected on the media that they're just leftist hub think tanks. It's not necessarily that, but you got to understand that the blue haired girl that's standing with the pussy hat on the corner, she's louder than everyone else. She's louder than everybody else on campus. There's a lot of people that are too busy to go protest, be socially active and stuff because their degrees are really about some money and they got to study and go hard and all that. So you get the image of the blue haired liberal, but that's not necessarily the representation of what is going on those campuses. There's a silent majority, basically, is what I'm saying. Uh, Now imagine the kids who missed that and then went through the pandemic. These kids might be the most illiterate kids since slaves were free. There's no excuse like slavery. Yo, you guys are crazy, bro. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta drive. Drive safe, brother. Definitely a parent though. Okay. So we got some parents in the chat. I'm not a parent, but my mom is a principal and my girl is a teacher, and they talk about it all the time, how the kids can't read. And I know from my job, a lot of people in their 50s can't read. That's crazy. Should call CPS on the parents. This gotta be a form of child abuse. The only thing with the parents though is that like I understand, man, when you're trying to provide for your kids and you gotta go to work and you can't necessarily be like a hover parent and watch everything that they're doing. Like I said, like life is hard enough, this economy is hard enough. And then when you got kids on top of that and trying to monitor their every move and whatever, some things are gonna fall between the cracks. Now, your kid being unable to read falling through the cracks is crazy. That's crazy to me, but the reason why I'm also so critical of the education system is like, bro, some of the people I went to school with that became teachers were some of the most irresponsible, party hard fucking people. I'm talking about taking acid to go to class, which is like an absolutely insane experience. I've never done acid, but I could imagine from what I've heard, 16 hours, no sleep, seeing things, don't look in the mirror. And these are people that I know that became teachers. Stop it. Stop it. I don't trust the American education system. Are you insane? Yo, I'm not trying to name drop, but it's a few people that I couldn't believe it. You a teacher? People let you teach people's kids. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Our society is crumbling. Checking on these super chats right quick. Benji Ocho, shout out to you for the 99 cents, brother. It is much appreciated. Just gonna go ahead and like all of these super chats that y'all spent. I appreciate you guys, man. So y'all digging the Saturday scroll with your boy Rick? Should I do this? Should I hit Saturdays too? Y'all let me know something, man. Y'all let me know something, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need me in here on Saturdays, I will make time for you. So what I want to change with my schedule is I want to be hitting the gym on Saturdays, making sure I get a little extra fitness. I want to try to get the dog out on an extended playtime on Saturdays. And I want to get in nature a little bit more on the weekends to reset for the weekdays. You know me, granola, crunchy, Berkeley in the house. Gotta hug a tree. Boy, I gotta hug a tree every once in a while. You're me. So is the teachers born in the 80s and the 90s letting down the new era? Yo, my teachers were strict back in the day. I remember I seen something that said, yo, when did teachers get so hot? I know the new generation is cooked. Why did teachers get so hot? And I was like, yo, that might be a brother might be onto something, but at the same time, teachers 30 years, 32 years old, you might just be attracted to teachers as a grown man because those are the women that you should be interested in, you know. But it's definitely a problem that teachers are so hot. It is 110% a problem. Like Doughboy say, 100, 100. All right, I want to get into this. I want to get into this. Snoop Dogg talks about why he had no choice but to support his wife buying a strip club and hosting male exotic nights, saying she always stood by him during his pimp era. Is this correct? Do you have to support this? So I guess the conversation is, Snoop Dogg used to be wilding back in the day. Snoop Dogg used to be wilding back in the day. He had them hoes on the leash. He was strutting them on the red carpet. He wasn't sparing himself from a little extra cat on the side. You know what dog gotta do, what a dog gotta do. Salute to the D-O double G. Salute to the D-O double G. And now his wife has opened a strip club, and people are saying, hey, yo, you gonna let your wife have a strip club? You know what goes on in strip clubs? And I'm thinking this is a strip club where they shaking ass. I didn't know we had male exotic dancers swinging pipe. So the people are getting at the dog like, what is going on? Snoop Doggy Dog? That ain't P. And he's saying, yo, Shorty getting her lick back, cuss. Shorty getting her lick back, cuz I got no choice. Let's get into the clip. I'm going to let y'all discern. Let's get into the clip.
Essence of a wife is to be a version of you, but be herself, and also be as strong as you, and to be weak and to be supportive through anything and all things. Like to show vulnerability, to show that she's a human, and to also be able to support her with whatever she's doing and going through. It can't be a one-way street. It's got to be whatever she loves. Like, for example, right? This is the best example of me and my wife. So it was a part of my life where I was infatuated with pimping, like fully infatuated,
like real life
pimping, like infatuated with it to where I got involved. Like I started hanging with pimps, I started dressing like them, I started going to players' balls. I started because as a kid, that was a superhero to us because the pimp had the car, the girls, the money, the slick talk. His hair was right, his clothes was fly. He had everything. So I was infatuated with that. And I was into it, made movies and all types of stuff for 3 years straight. And my wife didn't say a word. On my 35th birthday party, she threw me a players ball birthday party and invited all of the pimps and all of the just supportive. So maybe 2 years ago, my wife decides to buy a strip club and have a male exotic night. Hello. Frequently. So What do? Do I say, what the hell is you doing? I support. I show up. I throw money in the air. You understand what I'm saying? I support. Because she supported me.
Yes.
When I was going through something that I wanted to get off, that I felt like it was fun and it was fly. So this is something that she enjoys. She enjoys having the women and the men dance, and people come to her clubs and they enjoy themselves and they get to have a good time. And it's her world. Like, you would think it's my world because of the music and the things that I've done, but no. And it shocked me that she bought the motherfucker, because I was like, a strip club? Oh, wow, honey. I'll support it. Essence of a wife is.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, yo, he's a smooth operator, bro. The way he broke that down, I don't really got a qualm with it. I don't really got a qualm with it. Would I want my wife in that kind of environment? Absolutely not. But one of my dreams is to own a strip club, and I'm gonna name it Bada Bing, and we're gonna refer to it as the Bing. Meet me at the Bing, and I want to be there during the day when it's light out, hanging out at the strip club, smoking my splee, sipping my drink, just being a bad person. Just being a bad person at the strip club, middle of the day. We're gonna have wings, of course, but we're also gonna have chow mein. Why is there no chow mein at strip clubs? People are slipping on chow mein as a drunk snack. Every strip club should serve chow mein, in my opinion. So I'm not mad at her. I think owning a strip club is fly as fuck. I've always wanted to own a strip club like by the beach, but I don't think you could do that. I don't think you could do that. But I just imagine like the most player shit, valet service. You hear the ocean waves crashing in the background, and you know Bird got them thick things up in there. Feel me? Ricky Roy, you already know how they coming for Ricky Roy. Talent competitions and all that. You know what I'm saying? I start dating one of them, turn her into a madam. We not selling it though. Yeah, but I want to be fully out of control as a strip club owner. Tony Soprano just made it look too good. I was an impressionable youth, never getting over it. I want to own a strip club one day. And I want to hang out there and treat it like it's a fucking business office when everybody knows what I'm doing, being a bad person at the strip club in the middle of the day. Don't want to be a good guy. I want to be a bad guy. I respect it. That's how marriage works. It's a give and take. It's a game of give and take. Infatuated with the ism. Yeah, he said the pimp was the superhero. I do get what he's saying. I do get what he's saying, but I feel like that's what the young brother was commenting on and with black culture, and some things that we got to autocorrect. But like, I understand fully what Snoop Dogg is saying. I'm not going to deep it. We've all kind of thought at times that pimping is cool, but when you really look into the game and you see how dirty and grimy and just nasty it is, like actually just like nasty, you grow out of that thought. But I do get what he's saying. And shout out his wife for being supportive. She threw him a player's ball. He didn't want to say it, but she had all the pimps and the hoes in the spot. Oh yeah. She had all the pimps and the hoes in the spot. Yeah, she did it up for the DO double G. I already know. I already know it wasn't no half stepping. Ricky, you F with Gangland Neem? Yeah, gang and them. I mess with Gangland Neem, gang. You know what I'm saying? I said, Neem, shout out your work yesterday. Neem broke up the new wave. One video. Shout out Neem. Doing hood rat things with my friends. Facts. We don't gotta pretend like we want to be good guys. Hey, everybody knows us guys, we want to be bad, baby. We want to be bad, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the ladies love her. That's why they love her, cause they know I'm gonna keep it real with her. This nigga think Megan Thee Stallion a good rapper. No, I said, is Megan Thee Stallion a better rapper than Cardi B? I do want to eat around booty smells and sweat. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I do. Hey, I am not too good to have a meal around some booty sweat. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not above it, brother. I am not above it. We are not grandstanding on that. Shout out Ricky, educated black man. Shout you out, brother. Shout out Big Rican. Ricky Boom Boom Room. Ricky's Boom Boom Room. Hey, that's hard. I bet Sharp showed up. Ask Snoop about doggy style triple X movies. Stop it. I was too young. He has some of those. I was too young. I want to be normal, Ricky. I seen ladies go for normal, regular guys than anything else. No, you right, 100%. 100%. I just think as a man, you got to have a little edge to you. But that's the biggest kind of like weird assumption I feel like in this space when everyone's like, oh, Ricky's gay, Ricky's this, Ricky's that. Yo, the chicks are out here going for normal dudes, bro. You don't need no chains. You don't need no diamond rings. You don't need no goddamn. You don't gotta be a killer. You know, you just gotta be you, dog. You just gotta be you, dog. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what else we got in here. Lush one. Let's get to Lush one. I done left you sitting in. And you bet not post that house again, fool. You bet not. People came to my door and you bet not post that again. I'm coming down there. Don't post that Vegas house again. Unless you ask real nicely and polite, like the humble, defeated old man that you are, especially after you tried to post my house and posted my treatment center and keep making threads. Ha ha ha. The 100 so literally shook it. He watched Godfather, but I'm Italian. He thinks he vetoed because he manipulated the actions of others, but he really Luca Brasi, swimming with the fishes. Scary ad Goliath don't want to see David slingshot, apparently. Damn, scary ad hoe. Yo, Lush wants war. Who wants smoke? What up? Who wants smoke? What up? Yes, Lush a YN. God damn it, Nicholas. Nicholas is a YN. Nicholas is a YN. Don't catch pink throat. Us Gangland folks are really actually decent people. We understand how the algorithm works. Gangland. Shout out Gangland Duda. Yeah, I mess with the folks over there. I mess with Gangland. I'm glad that Adam said he's not an op and he's kind of come around to his content and what he's doing over there. So we don't gotta fake like we don't like Neem because Neem is dope. Neem is cool people. If you really watch his videos and tap in, he be serving us. Yo, he be serving us. That's a fact. But he be doing it in a way that I rock with. Let's see what Brody sent. Let's see what Brody sent. Uh-oh. Oh, he mentioned me in his story. How Moose 916 and Ricky Roy got me feeling right now, dude. Wave. Oh, shucks. Ah, shucks, brother. Hate that it had to happen to you. Hate that it had to happen to you. The homie liked this story. I wonder if he was watching. He'll serve me later if he was watching. Yo, there's some drama going on in my homie group chat right now. I cannot wait to catch up on the tizzle. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I called the tea the tizzle. That's what we doing around here. We calling the tea the tizzle. It's the tizzle from now on. We creating culture, chat. We creating culture. It's the tizzle now. It's the tizzle now. It's the tizzle now. Going through my mentions, not seeing anything that's sticking out. Not seeing anything that's sticking out. Let me go to my yeah, somebody sent me this earlier. Shout out Trooper.
So
Shout out Trooper.
yeah, it's about to
ganging
be
them.
0-10-30. You feel me? Player got to get his tan on.
They be tapping in from time to time. My bad if you want me to hide your identity. So okay, 30906 is when they start talking about it. But I want to get into this Blueface and Krishan shit right quick because I thought this was hilarious.
Oh, damn! I thought we was playing. Let me see.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's watch the replay.
I felt like that because my job is more important than my
He hot.
Damn!
I thought we was playing.
Let me see. Hey, bro, she really bopped them. We gonna
I
watch
felt
it
like that
again,
because my
chat.
job is more important than my strong.
Bro,
Damn!
I thought we was playing. Look at her. She covered up and she snappy. She got right back there. Right back there. That's crazy. And then look. You got to pay attention to the hole. The whole shit. She hits him. She covered up, makes good contact. What does she do? She gets her hand high on his hand. She gets the hand high immediately, neutralizing the counter. She immediately neutralizes the counter. She's controlling him. His phone is in that hand. She knows he's probably not about to smack the shit out of me with the phone. You feel me? But she's got the high hand just in case he wants to retaliate. What's she gonna do? Krishan Rock? Hard elbow. Hard elbow, chat. Yo, Shorty is a goddamn fool. Presidential minded king. What's the dealio, bro? What's the dealio? Yo, y'all got me going, bro. Yo, the coffee like is catching a new life in my body right now. Y'all got me going. Yo, chat, did y'all see the breakdown I just did? Tell me. She about to catch a second body. Yo, Normandy Drive, you understand what you seeing. Bro, she went snap, high hand control. High hand control. She's closing the distance here. She's closing the distance here just in case there's any form of retaliation.
Let me see.
Gets to the face. Neutralizes with a kiss. He fell for it.
I felt like that because my job is more
for
important.
it. She disengaged. She
Damn.
disengaged.
I thought we was playing.
She thought they was playing. Who plays like that with a shorty? Y'all ever play like this with your shorty? Let me know something, chat. Y'all ever play like this with your shorty? Oh, yeah, we'll get Pooh on here. Yeah. We'll line something up with Pooh for sure. Do y'all be playing like this with your shorty, though? To be fair, he did jab at her. Oh, he jabbed at her first? Yo. Then he deserves it because we not with the domestic violence. He jabbed at her first. Yo, she said, I don't start it, but I end it. Let me make sure my coffee thing is off right quick, chat. Hold on. Yo, Shorty is crucial. Let's get into this next one.
Show them what we got.
They at the Dodger games.
Krishan got the ball.
I'm just playing. Yeah, Drake ad-lib on WNBA. Y'all, game recognizes game.
I got the ball.
Don't worry about it, grind time. You gonna find your shorty. She out there for you. I slap my tortas on a culo. Torta life pounder for life. Tortas for life pounder. That's what's up. Fuck with you, bro.
No, thank you.
That would be nice.
Oh, he's in the VIP where they serving him and all that.
And then that's all. He was sleepy check. And then their friends, Hector, and then George.
They be trying to make fun of this kid. This kid look all right, man. Yo, Blue be happy as hell with Krishan. Whole ass family, bro. Blue be happy as hell with Krishan, man. He be happy as hell with her. That's crazy. And then look how it all ended, chat.
I told him to end your live stream. You don't want to be
I'm not fucking around. What do you mean?
about ending your live stream.
Huh?
About ending your live stream. What do you mean for what? You're not on the camera. You're not a streamer, right? Huh? You can't hear now?
No. Look, check this out. I just want you to calm down.
I'm very calm.
You're not calm.
I'm very calm.
You're hype.
I didn't let you play around all day.
Nobody play
I didn't let
around.
you stop
Good.
music, sock me in the face, do all the shit all day. Now you touching the camera. That's what I'm saying.
See,
Hey,
he was
number one,
not
take out of
feeling
here.
that. Hey,
Go
he was
home.
not feeling that
Go home.
jab, bro.
Go on.
I'm already waiting.
Number one, keep her away from this camera. If she touched this camera, that's your fault.
Blueface be ball hogging all the
Stupid.
crackheads.
Okay, so get the fuck.
I don't care what the internet says. Nevaeh is a beautiful woman. That is a baddie to me. Clown me, chat. Get on me. If you got something else to say, you guys saying T.I.'s son, all of that. What's the young jock meme with hands up? Nevaeh is bad. She is a
The fuck?
baddie.
What are you still doing here? What are you still doing here? We already know your plot, how you move. If you're leaving, what are you still doing? So what are you still doing here? The door is that way. All right. No hoe is bigger than the program. Sayonara. We had a good time. I'll see you next time. I told him to end your live stream. You don't want to be...
I'm not fucking around. What do you mean?
About ending your live stream.
Huh?
About ending your live stream. What do you mean for what? You're not on the camera. You're not a streamer, right? Huh? You can't hear now?
No, look, check this out. I just want you to calm down.
I'm very calm.
You're not calm.
I'm very calm.
You're hype.
My bad, chat, for letting this play on y'all, looping on y'all. My bad. The group chat drama is actually crazy right now. The group chat drama that I'm reading right here. I wish I could spill it. This ain't no jumper group chat. This is the homie group chat. It's getting spicy, my boy. It's getting spicy, my boy. Yo, I shouldn't do dude's voice like that. My bad, chat. My bad. Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? The best cat have the craziest women attached to it. Facts. She must be drinking again. Clearly she was sauced up at the game. Yo, my bad, chat. How many times I'll let that replay? Admonish me. How many times did I let that replay? Yeah. Pray for Blue. Let's go check out that A Day in LA timestamp where I guess they serving us. Let's go check that out right now. 30906. Street Politics premiering right now. Oh God, chat. Let's see him clowning us. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's just rip it off. Should I watch this? I feel like this is just gonna hurt my feelings even more than they're already hurt. Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
For us to end the show with.
Let's go.
Somebody sent us $2 earlier to talk about it. Thank you for the super chat. Moose Girl did a stream with 50 live viewers last night, and he basically said that Ricky was.
Yo, I ain't no hater. Moose be having about 200 people in there, 250 people. My boy on his way to 1,000 people. You feel me? He said, fuck the new wave. I'm big on my own. Fuck the new wave, nigga. Yeah, fuck the new. No.
Was talking shit about him on this podcast, and Ricky shouldn't talk shit because he doesn't have his own show. Like, he has his own show on Mondays on No Jumper. Let's check it out.
And I love how that podcast that Ricky went on and smutted me out and said that I was like a super fan, super glazer. Maybe you should study up on your No Jumper lore, and maybe one day you could get your own show and you could graduate from the news, Ricky. Maybe one day you'll be stepping it up and you could be an A-Mike on one of the main shows. Maybe you could be on Tuesday a little more often, but I think you was on Tuesday, Ricky. You was on Tuesday's show, and what happened? They said, yo, Ricky, we're going to bring somebody in, and you said, you know what? I'm going to take a back seat. I'm going to sit this one out. You ranked it. So don't try to come at me and say, oh, Moose is just a super fan. That's why everybody loves him on No Jumper. No, I'm the best potter. That's why, my boy. I come for real takes. I don't say that Isaiah Thomas was 6'3", and that Megan Thee Stallion is the greatest rapper of all time. That's why I'm on No Jumper more than you. That's why I'm on No Jumper 5 times this week. That's why, Ricky. Not because when you cut me open, I'm a super fan. Oh, you don't receded hairline. Clicked up with Flacco, African at. And it just showed what level of potting Ricky's doing, that you could go somewhere, the ops that hate your homie can get you to talk shit about your homie and you fall into the trap. That's the type of level thinking you on, because if somebody took me over and I knew it was Ricky Ops and they try to put me in a trick bag to speak on Ricky, my mind works at a higher frequency that I can never even be tricked into saying no slick shit about my homie with the ops. That's something I never do. Just know that. And
all right, so all I heard was, Ricky, I'm smarter than you, nigga boy. You are dumb.
They laughing because they play work. Facts, bro. This hurts. Hey, you know what this feels like right now? This is like when Stephon Diggs or any player, after they lose a big playoff game and they refuse to go down the tunnel and they watch the celebration of the other team, just so they let that feeling sink in and say, I don't ever want to be here again. I'm better than this. I'm better than this. I never want to feel this way ever again. This is why I'm going to watch this, because I don't ever want to feel this level of embarrassment and shame looking weak out here in these LA podcast streets like this. This is a learning moment. This is a learning moment. 110%. Yeah, receding hairline is disrespectful. I just got a big forehead. Nothing wrong with my hairline. Grandpa died with a full head of hair. I plan on doing the same. Shout out to Pops, but I don't know. I think at my age, Pops didn't have any hair, so it's looking good for me. Hairline hasn't moved an inch, brother. It has been here my entire life, and trust me, I got teased to the high heavens about it. Let me go get a quick snack, though. My stomach is burning right now. I'm gonna get a quick snack, and then we're gonna get into this clip. We keeping it healthy, chat. We got the cranberry health mix, supposed to be good for the heart.
I'm little nigger African monkey boy. You're an African nigger boy, and I'm smarter than you. My skull is developed better than yours. My brain develops better than yours. You're a savage.
You're so dumb that they could.
Yeah, my mom's dad had a full head of hair. My mom's dad, so I think we good, chat. I don't think the hairline gonna move. I think we're good.
Trick you into telling the truth about me.
We didn't trick Ricky into talking about that motherfucker. We didn't give a fuck about that. What are you talking about?
He was trying to defend you.
So Adam and I have hated each other for years. Moose man, you came and sat. Moose girl, you came and sat in this.
Damn, the first thing they said was I was trying to defend him, bro. My heart is broken. Oh man, bro, that's the first thing they led with. They didn't even go, yeah, our plan worked. We knew we could trick Ricky's dumbass into saying something stupid about Moose. We talked about this before. This was a coordinated effort. We couldn't keep competing with the new wave, so we had to take you out. They didn't even lead with that. Yo, if this was me, I would have did it up. Yo, I would have started. Fuck the bitch in the click you can't. West Coast with it, quick we get. Bro, yo, are you kidding me? Shit.
The same seat when Tam was at Sundance at a film festival doing actual media work, something you've never done. And you sat here and co-hosted. So you've come to the Ops platform too. Y'all all have. You can't fault Ricky for coming over here to No Jumper because I beef with Adam and I'm an op. When all of y'all have sat here, from Lush to Ehefe to Munchie B, all of y'all, after every No Jumper host, current No Jumper host, has come and sat in his seat. So how could you fault Ricky for doing it?
But it's a problem when I do it. Isn't that crazy? There's a problem when I do it.
That's how idiotic and just low-level thinking it is. Like, oh, we're the ops because you were talking shit out of turn to impress your new boss, and we responded to it because nobody got at you. You talk shit unprovoked, and I said what I had to say. DeJohn said what he had to say. Because again, you're tap dancing and trying to prove your loyalty to somebody who don't give a fuck about you. They never will. Right. They'll toss you out of that seat just as quick as you got in it.
Yeah.
And you just glazed too much. You did too much for that person. So it puts you in a situation where now, people don't fuck with you because you showed your true colors. And even now with Ricky, you showing your true colors to Ricky. Ricky was trying to hold you down. Ricky's trying to have your back at every turn. And as soon as you have one disagreement with him, where he's trying to really cap for you in a situation where everybody does not like you.
Yeah.
Hold you down. Y'all remember that song? That Dilla song? It's playing in my head. Hold you down.
When you cut Moose open, he bleeds orange. Well, he's trying to.
Yeah, that was a compliment.
He's trying to have your back because you are a super fan, because you are fanned out. Every take you ever give is fanned out.
Yeah.
The only time you go up against people is when you know it's like gonna be a viral take or some racial shit, and you try to like cap for black people in the moment. But obviously you don't feel like that because your diss to Ricky is he's clicked up with an African. So you're obviously all your black power takes and all of that shit is fake too. It's just for the clickableness of it.
So Dex and Effect said he should lighten, he being Moose girl, so it should be she, should lighten up all that bass in his voice like he didn't shit his pants when Wack punked him. So yeah, you talked about Ricky raked it up. Wack threw a water bottle at your face.
And you were standing behind somebody that
said he was gonna fuck your mom. Said fuck your mom.
Can't even take a
bottle
punch.
at you. I don't know why you get so loud and tough and boisterous where everybody except for the person that said fuck your mom and threw a water bottle at you.
Yo, you know what's also crazy? They try to smut Moose out about that situation when I was there as well. And I held my boy down to the point where Dijon was, I knew what Dijon was doing. Classic LA tactic. He was like, you're going to let someone call you a bitch and not fight as a man. If somebody calls you that word, you got to get down. You got to get down. And there was a point in the conversation where I was kind of like, well, I guess, I wanted to be like, if you really did get me mad enough, I would fight over words. Like, I'm not above that, but I don't believe you should fight over words. I said, if no one puts their hands on you, or touches you, assaults you in a way that's serious, not throwing a water bottle at you, whatever, in a way that's serious where you got to, put it on the line, protect yourself, fight. But if not, keep on doing what you're doing, de-escalate, da-da-da-da. That was my take when they was trying to smut out Moose about that whole situation. Never folded, never switched, never said anything at the expense of myself. Never said that I would have done. I said I would have done exactly what Moose did in that situation, 1,000%. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I probably would have. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be trying to fight at work. I would have, I don't think that situation would have gone like that between me and Wack. We already had a intense debate and it didn't get to that point. Shook hands off camera, all that. It was good. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised that Wack acted that way. I thought Wack was definitely gonna do it up for the clip, but I didn't know he was gonna take it that far. But yeah, defended Moose the entire time. Defended Moose the entire time. Even they are saying you defended him. They even know that when I said he bleeds orange blood, I was trying to say it in a way that was showing his dedication to the platform and not trying to add to this narrative that they use to diss him that, oh, he's super fanned out. We all know that Moose is a talented podcaster. He made it to like the last round in the competition. I never looked at Moose like, oh, this fucking scrub. What's he still doing here? I was like, hey, bro, I think it's gonna come down to me and you. I said towards the end, the only person I was worried about for real though, and you guys can go in the past and watch this, double check. And I'm not saying this to diss Moose or anybody else. The only person I was worried about was Ether. Ether is someone that I knew I couldn't compete with. I did not want to go up against her in later rounds because she's a woman. She's smart, she's sassy, she a little hood. She got a great rack on her. I did not want to go face to face with Ether. I thought she was going to get me out the paint. I think she could have got any one of us out the paint. Straight up. She was the most dangerous opponent at that time. 1,000%. Anybody who says different is lying. And of course, Ugly Money. It's that Ugly Money. You know what I'm saying? He's entertaining. Corey Holcomb just shouted out Ugly Money this week on the 5150. I don't know if y'all seen that. If any of y'all tap in with the 5150, I'll be tapping in with him from time to time. But yeah, man, he said Nietzsche the one. He said that brother got talent. He do. He's a hella entertaining dude.
It's the glasses. When he put the glasses on, it's like he a pimp, he a player. He got a different voice. It's a different accent. It's like he could be more ghetto than Ricky. I can out-hood you.
Another thing I had to say about this was he's bragging about being on No Jumper 5 times a week. You guys don't think it's odd that this is like the worst era of No Jumper ever, and this is the person that's on 5 times a week? Like, you guys think it's a coincidence? Like, that's just random that we're in the worst era, the most boring, dry, lackluster bullshit era of no jumper content ever. And Yuri's mod from the chat is on the show, the platform 5 times
A
a
former
week.
thumbnail maker.
I don't think.
Yo, I can't even watch this, bro. This is fucking sad as fuck, bro. You made the set look
All
weak,
right, so
cuz.
Adrian Broner was
Straight
recently
up.
hospitalized for a very
Straight up.
brief period of
You made the whole shit look weak. You watered down the whole shit because you couldn't go fucking watch a clip and use your comprehension skills to understand what the fuck I was saying. Made the set look weak, cuz.
time, considering how bad his condition had gotten. And right after his release, the police raided the warehouse. But yeah, since all that, guess what AB has gone right back to doing?
Yo, they stripped these niggas naked like they're raiding the Black Panthers in the 60s. Yo, they made them take their clothes off. Yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, what the fuck is this, bro? Why did they make them take their shirts off? This is like that old school shit that you would be seeing back in the day when they was raiding the Black Panthers and they would make them take off their clothes before they came out. I've never seen this. I have never seen this. Oh shit, Benji Ocho, shout out to you. $1, $1, $1, $1, $1. That is $5. Shout out Benji Ocho. I appreciate you, brother. Man, I appreciate y'all supporting me, man. I appreciate y'all supporting me. I appreciate y'all embracing the Ricardo name. We working on it. We working on it. The three of y'all made it down to the top 5. Yeah, we did. Ether wasn't intellectual enough to hold it down, that job. I think that probably was her weak point, but she was entertaining in a hood way. Yeah, she was very relatable. She was very, very relatable. They should have kept Ether at least on the news instead of Astrid for real. No, I like Astrid. There's a place for both of them. Adam just likes how Astrid looked. He said because he doesn't deserve to be there. Astrid has a role at No Jumper. It's on us as her co-host to make her look good and to toss the rock to her more. That's why I brought her onto my show. Is that like I understand that she's not a developed podcaster, but she's really good in the live stream environment. She is kind of frequenting these spaces that we talk about. She can speak about it from a firsthand experience. Astrid actually said something a little crazy at the end of my stream because she's bi or whatever. She said she would date a trans person, that it's like the best of both worlds for her. And I just thought that that was interesting conversation. You know, like regardless of how you feel about it, I just was like, wow, like I haven't never heard anyone in this like realm or space say anything like that. And I was like, if she had more like legs at No Jumper and people just let her speak, like if Lush was sitting in the room when she said that, because I think I mishandled that situation on my pod, you know, we could have got way deeper in that. But imagine she said that in front of Lush. You know, Lush is just, he got all the jokes, all the quips. He's quick as hell. Lush would have turned that into 15 minutes. Lush would have been referencing that. Then that's why I know I got to be humble. I got to get better at this game. You know what I'm saying? Because I be watching my stuff back and I'm like, all right, I missed a moment here. I missed a moment here. I can improve. You know?
drinking, despite the near-death experience. In this video, I'm going to show you all that this is all a part of the same exact pattern that
Shout out,
AB has
Duda.
had going on for years now. Plenty of people were speculating if AB's life was in jeopardy, and Dean accidentally confirmed it here while whispering to Blueface.
Bro, can you drink up here or something? Nah, AB just left the hospital. We damn near like, if we keep drinking, he's gonna die.
Alright, so if AB getting carried off of the stream wasn't enough, that right there is all the proof we needed. Now, most people, when they get hospitalized, would at least change their ways for, a decent amount of time, even if that decent amount of time is like 2 weeks. But AB, you see, he's so stubborn that the very next day he got right back to drinking as soon as they got to Atlanta for Ray J's fight. And honestly, he could have done so even before that.
She did? I bet. Well, I'm gonna meet y'all outside. Take the alcohol out. Trust me, we already on it.
Yo, you guys are hitting me with some lore that I didn't know. So Stet is the reason that fake Munity world exists? How is that possible? Y'all keep dropping gems. Schoolboy Ricky Roy, I mess with that. Gangland Duda, I mess with that. Yo, I might have to put that in the Instagram bio. You feel me? We building. Shout out this community. Shout out to 68 people rocking with us now. I think the top we got to 82. Shout out everybody, man, who's rocking with me on this Saturday. Yeah, I'm saying I appreciate y'all tapping in with the boy Ricky Roy, schoolboy Ricky Roy. That's hard. I like that. So he introduced Heather, T-Rail's current wife, that nigga who worked at No Jumpers, that introduced Heather to T-Rail. What does that say? Stat that nigga Ricky. You should invite him on your pod. I should, man. I thought Stat was talking shit about us though. I thought he was talking shit about the new wave. But you know, that's not a thing anymore. So maybe I should piece it up. You know what I'm saying? Now that I don't got Moose ruining all the relationships, you know, that we trying to build. No, I'm messing around.
I'm gonna need for a teaser. I'm gonna need for a teaser. I bet though. But I'm gonna need for a teaser though. No, I'm coming down. Boom, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all downstairs. Watch your step game. She don't fall. This nigga trying to go out at fucking 6 p.m. is crazy. Fuck wrong with her. Boom. Fire pit, couches.
Hey yo, you know what's so crazy about this video? You know, this is making me miss Atlanta. They said they in Atlanta, right? This is something like that didn't even register to me like top of mind, but I, you know, brought presence to my mind. That sound of the buzzards in the background, whatever bug that is, bro. Like, bro, you hear that every night in Atlanta. Like you hear it so much, you forget that it's happening. And it's making me miss Atlanta. Like hearing that in the back, it's for sure making me miss Atlanta, boy. Like, oh, Atlanta's dope, man. Atlanta's dope.
I'm out here for Ray J to support Ray J. You dig? I don't give a fuck about going out. We got a hosting that we got to do tomorrow though. That we getting paid to do some business shit. You dig? But aside from that, I'm here to support my nigga Ray J. You dig? Well,
noble effort there from Dean by saying he's going to get rid of the alcohol right after, you know, walking past AB with the, you know, alcohol in his little mixer cup right there. But all that did was lead AB to ride in a separate car from Dean, who's
Wait, Stet used to be signed to Young Money? Shut the fuck up. You got to prove that to me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Stet was signed to Young Money. Under what name? Stet was signed to Young. Get the fuck out of here. Niggas already debated that Stet is the reason why Fake Million World exists. The network, T-Rail, AD, Old No Jumper, Pun, Duno also created. It all traced back to Stet. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, you guys are putting me on some game. Stat made niggas Ricky. He the back burner to this YouTube shit. Okay. You're Ricky. I just joined and I saw No Jumper yesterday. Moose said it was a misunderstanding. Did y'all handle that? I hope so, because you two together on No Jumper is priceless and would be a shame to we're gonna be together on a jumper. A misunderstanding, y'all fall out. It's not that deep. It's enough room for everybody to eat. That's what I was saying. I was saying eco, not ego, and Moose was over here trying to sun me. So I feel that way. You don't feel that way. Maybe you want to hit his chat, talk to him about all that. I'm really playing up this scorn thing, aren't I? Time to get off that. Stet was not signed to Young Money, but he did used to be with Young Money and all the time. All right, that's what's up. Shout out Stet,
basically become his part-time caretaker.
Ooh.
And, you know, riding in that separate car, AB found himself at the club way before Dean. And, you know, the cameras weren't even there because they were with Dean. So, you know, AB was already slumped over by the time Dean arrived. But yeah, AB has regressed so badly that he could care less about being on stream.
He's going crazy.
He just wants to spend money and drink all day and night. He actually cares so little about streaming now that he's out here drunkenly bullying the CEO of their biggest sponsorship. You know, the guy who's, you know, putting up the money for this entire marathon and is part of the reason why AB is able to brag and, trick and all these things that he's doing with his money? Yeah, none other than Lemmy, the Zeus Network CEO, was getting bullied by AB in the club.
Shut up.
Check this shit out.
Hey, B, you mad at me? Hey, yo, here. Be gone, Versace. Put the Versace on. Put those on, bro. Put the Versace's on just so you like vibe. Put the Versace's on. Hey, mine.
He's trying to take my glasses.
Bro, put the Versace's on, bro, so you not like looking so loaded.
Hey, hold my glasses. Hold my glasses. Hell no. Hey, hold my glasses.
Oh, he trying to rob him?
Hey, he's trying to steal my chrome hearts.
He trying to rob him for the chromes?
I love him though. This is my guy. I gotta have my swag.
Yo, beat that nigga's ass, bro.
Hey, those are fire.
Somebody need to whoop AB's ass for real, bro. Yo, get with that nigga for real.
Hey, he's trying to take my chrome hearts.
Give a fuck, world champion boxer. This nigga's a drunk.
No, he good.
Get with him, bro.
He ain't gonna disrespect her. He ain't gonna
respect her.
No, he been deep on me the whole night. Hey, look, he done take my wallet, my glasses. Hey, look.
You don't mind. Put them on so they can't see you go like this. You don't want to see your eyes go.
Hey, he the real Debo. Hey. Hey, that's great. I know.
Hey, you fucking Rixk. Hey, man, little Rixk, man. Hey, get that shit together, little Rixk. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah, get that shit together, man. All that old Rixk shit, man. You ain't no motherfucking lie, Rixk. Get that shit together, what?
Oh,
shit. With you, what? I'm okay. You embarrass yourself, girl. Get him out of here. What's wrong with the Rixk?
Man, this is sad. I'm not gonna lie. This is sad as hell.
I came out.
Yo, I don't want to get copywritten because of the music, though. I don't know if the music
Very
is like
first
chill if it's
collab,
playing in the
Dean has
background
been
of the
trying
club.
to
I'm
stop
not exactly
drunk
sure.
AB from doing reckless things. I'm sure that does get exhausting. And you know,
Nah, let's see the end of that interaction. I'm sorry, chat. I don't mean to do that to y'all. Let's see the end of that reaction. Interaction.
I was out here. I think that's when I said, fuck it. They did it. Ain't been out all fucking months. But it's all good, man. We gotta make sure cooking.
Damn, bro, this is sad. You can just see it. Like Dean is really starting to wear it, bro.
Notice how Dean doesn't even have the energy to crash out on AB anymore. And I mean, can we really blame him at this point? It goes, viral every time. But when you think about it, ever since their very first collab, Dean has been trying to stop drunk AB from doing reckless things.
I agree,
I'm sure that does get exhausting. And this night, the guy who kept checking AB, his name was Terry. I believe Terry is friends with Lemmy. And we saw him calling AB the R word at the club a bunch of times right there. And then he checks him again in the parking lot.
What a deep, man.
Super straight.
Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, man.
Man, I know who's gonna go crazy with me.
I'm saying, but look, we ain't got to go crazy. That's what I'm telling you. We ain't just gonna go crazy just because we can go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, we gonna keep it cool. We grown, nigga.
Hello?
Yeah. Give me that.
But I know who I'm with.
Yeah, you know who you with, but hey, man, I know who I'm with. You gonna goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't going for nothing strange. You hear me?
Hey.
No, do you hear me?
And we don't need no change.
No, do you hear what the fuck I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know your brother ain't with the bullshit.
No,
so tighten that shit up, what?
Hello.
All right.
Hello. But are y'all trying to call it a night or y'all gonna go down?
We've been in 40 days, bro. I need to.
Yeah, so everybody trying to go out in that.
I'm with whatever, bro. But for his sake,
No, we gonna drop AB off, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we gonna go out because he a little lit right now.
Yeah. But we just gonna act like we gonna go home.
Yeah.
But then go to the crib, boom, and then spin out. Yeah.
So, okay, bet.
All right, let's do that.
Some of the baddies are here anyway.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Ray J, you get. Oh wait.
Now, while it is nice that there's people around to try and
Bro, there's nothing worse than having a lit night surrounded by mad hyenas, fool. Mad hyenas. And the homie is so drunk. He's ruining it. You're ruining it, mate. Mate, you're ruining it. It's crazy. Like, I already know my boy wants to hit the afters. I already know my boy want to hit the next spot. And it's like, but I gotta fucking babysit this drunk asshole. Yo, my guy, Dingy Hippie. Don't matter that you tapping in late, bruh. You here. It don't matter, dog. You feel me? You spend your Saturday how you want to. A-time. What time is it? 5 o'clock in the A-town? You know what I'm saying? You spend your Saturday how you want, but I appreciate you tapping in, my boy. Appreciate you, gang.
talk some sense into Adrian Broner, you know, I feel like at this point he actually needs someone there that can physically stop him from drinking, because at the point that they're checking him, he's already, you know, at the point where he can't see what's 2 feet in front of him, so it's too late. Also, notice how the whole group is burdened by dragging AB around, and it's only day one and really only the first, I don't know, maybe 5 hours in Atlanta. They just plotted on tricking him into
Sergio, what's
staying
the deal?
home. All right. But yeah, none of these guys will physically stop him from drinking, not even in the house, because for some reason they're afraid of his hands still. And I know you might be thinking, the fuck you mean for some reason, right? Well, the reason I doubt AB's hands at this point
This is why I like Just Clips, man. This is why I like Just Clips, bro. His commentary is good because I'm on the same shit. I don't know why y'all acting so scared around this nigga. He can't see in front of him. Nigga, wake him up. Bop, 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 bop. Boop, bop, bop, bop. You feel me? Fuck that. Jump that nigga, bro. Sometimes you just need a good ass whooping to get back right. Whoop that nigga's ass. Whoop that nigga's ass, bro. And then you know that embarrassment will sink in. I'm the world champ. I'm the champ. Getting my ass whooped out here. Fuck that. I ain't never letting a nigga play with me like it. Get that again. I'm putting the bottle up. You know, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, piece him up. Go ahead, piece him up. Let me tap in with the chat right quick before we get back to it. Dina, real one who had my back. Okay. Sadbot Slim, what's the deal? What's the deal? Sometimes wait, what did they say? The youngster made them popular. It's like songs these days. Enough people like it, it becomes popular. To everyone who want to see him drunk every day. Sometimes we have to learn to forgive ourselves for our miscalculated steps in the past. Bruh seems to be running from his own ghost. Easy to blame others, but when it's you, I think AB probably is self-medicating. This is a man that was on the very top of the world. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta stop clearing my throat on the mic. I know it doesn't sound good. Let me just have some water instead. My bad for that. I apologize. Actually, I'm looking like Ricky with the glasses. Okay, yeah. Hit the like button. Support is everything. Appreciate you, Gangland Duda. Appreciate you, man. Please hit the like button. We got 65 people in here. I think we got 58 likes. Let's at
in
least
his
get it to
life
65.
is because, you know, he probably, of course, still has muscle memory, but let's be honest. And if you've ever been in or around a street fight, then you know the drunker someone is, the easier it is for them to get knocked out or knocked down at the least. And that's regardless of their accomplishments as a pro fighter. I mean, just look here after AB disrespects Bang for trying to help him out. Look at how AB can't even horseplay with the boys because he almost injures himself.
Where you going, gang? I'm about to take Twins pizza into the water. Oh, so you just made? Nah, I just gotta mix it a bit, bro. Good. I'll do the same shit for you. He's stupid, bro.
Hey, real homie shit.
Hey, Twin. I got your food for you, gang. Oh, there you go. I got it. I got you right, bro. Yeah. Pete, son, get you right. Damn, you finna trash the room already? Huh? Look what he did. Look what he did.
Hey, why?
None my food. That is your food,
You want
bitch.
pizza? You want cheese pizza? You want this?
You doing ignorant shit.
Oh my
Let me
God.
get from around this nigga 5 blind side, bro. And then you threaten the nigga.
Now, based off of how drunk AB has been getting, plus I think there's something
Hold on,
inside.
Hold on, bro. This nigga moves like a thumb, bro. Like, I don't understand niggas that's built like AB, how they body move. Like, how is this an elite athlete?
Let me get from around this nigga 5 blind side, bro. And then you threaten the nigga.
Yo. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, that nigga almost died, bro. Oh.
This nigga always falling, bro.
Now, based off of how drunk AB has been getting, plus I think there's something inside his body that's not functioning properly. And I'm no medical professional by any means, but his symptoms, mainly the lethargy, makes me think there's no way his organs are working properly. His medical condition is a true concern, but remember in the beginning I said I'm going to show how this is all a part of the same reoccurring pattern for AB. Well, I'm about to read an article that was written in 2021 on worldboxingnews.com, and really it might as well have been written 48 hours ago because it's truly the same shit on a different day. So here, let's get into that. All right, so you see the headline there: Adrian Broner, post-hospital clip, warned not to release himself. If you were in my last video, I speculated that he probably released himself 2 nights ago. Former world champion Adrian Broner posted another worrying video from the hospital on the back of an emotional shower clip as the fighter continues to get help. Broner is on a 30-day cleanse and needs bed rest to recover from the damaging effects of alcohol. The problem recently asked for prayers to aid his recovery. I'm trying to do this 30-day cleanse, so to all my people, please don't ask me to have a drink because I'm going to say yes. I can't wait until I bounce back. This bed rest ain't it. As a matter of fact, it is it. Some clown shit. Oh, that's I guess that movie had just came out around that time. Adding an update a couple of days later, Broner said he was now able to move around, walked for the first time today.
Wow.
Y'all, it's about to be slow for you. No more liquor and the regular AB back. I just want to thank everybody for the support. With y'all, I was able to keep my head held high and think positive. I will be all the way soon.
Yo, we gonna finish this video, but our boy Dingy Hippie in the chat, friend of the show, saying, Rick, what's the first thing I should do when I land tomorrow? It's your boy's first time out west. Everybody out west, yo, y'all start thinking, hitting my boy with some Rexk. I'm gonna do the same thing, without doxing yourself too much. Dingy, what part of the city you gonna be staying in? Let me know some. You know what I'm saying? We could come up with a little itinerary for you. Just let me know what part of the city you in. Let me know some. Let me know some. We'll come up with an itinerary for you, my boy.
I love all y'all, he added. Despite his best intentions, Broner continues to use his platforms to document some issues he obviously needs to address. Alcohol can not only wreck your body, but your mind too. However, Broner let loose with more media that did nothing but trouble his fans and followers. Gosh dang. Warning. Talking about walking out here like Tupac, Broner was subsequently warned not to leave the safe confines of treatment. Adrian, if you leave the hospital without the doctor releasing you and something serious happens, the hospital will not be liable, said a worried commenter named Miss Reed, or Miss Red. I forget how you say that one. But anyways, it will be you who causes your own mishap. You have asked for prayer knowingly. You are going against the doctor's order. So what specifically you want us to pray for? Damn, they really did direct quotes, no grammar correction or nothing. So you feel it's necessary to leave the hospital not knowing the liabilities that come with it? Are you serious about getting better, or you want to entertain us? What do you expect the outcome would be if you are going against the doctor's order? Don't be your own worst enemy. Consistently suffering from out of the ring struggles, Broner has used social media as a means to reach out. However, the simple fact it's been many years makes most fear the worst for the multi-weight ruler down the line. Hopefully,
Damn, so AB low key, man. He been going through this. I know we seen clips here and there, but I didn't know it was like that deep. Like as far as the medical stuff with the drinking is really, really bad for his health. I didn't know that. This is news to me, chat. Did y'all know this? That's crazy. Oh man, I'm staying right on the strip. I got a class from 8 to 4 every day, but I'm trying to see what to do / free time. I gotta hit the dispo. Sure, I've never been to one. So Dingy, you in Vegas? Are you in Vegas, brother? Or are you gonna be out here in, excuse me, in the land in LA? You in Vegas or you in the land? Because I don't know too much about Vegas, but I do know that those buffets be hitting. If you in Vegas, it is not even a little bit of a hard time finding a good time, brother. You get yourself one of them tickets to them day parties, or yeah, right when you get off of class at 4, you hit the day party. You go until 12. You get some sleep. You right back ready to go at 8. Maybe a little hungover, Digi, but you know what it is. Let me know though. You staying in Vegas or you or are you gonna be out in the land?
Adrian Broner continues to get the help he needs and can return to boxing in good shape one day. His last fight was in February and marked his first win since 2017. All right, so it basically it sounds like a whole bunch of what we're seeing to this very day, right? So anyways, but yeah, so this pattern is truly something that cannot be ignored, especially with something as serious and deadly as alcoholism. You only get so many chances before you run out. AB's recent issues have been so concerning that random doctors and fans apparently are reaching out to Dean to make sure that he does everything in his power to help out AB.
It's supposed to be announced today. I don't know what the fuck happened. Good looking,
I
man.
ain't gonna lie, I underestimated. So I seen it. I was like, y'all are doing that. I salute that. Now, give you flowers.
Spec cat. This doctor.
Spec cat.
This doctor just texted me and said, AB has pancreatitis. That's why he needs morphine / diluted. It's the only medication that can treat it. Alcohol is going to kill him if he doesn't stop in 3 years. In the next 3 years. The fuck? Anybody know what that means? It look like
Nigga, it mean he
actual
gonna die
doctor.
if he keep drinking. What the fuck? Shout out Sad
What
Boss
is
Slim,
pancreatitis?
West Side, West.
Somebody else just texted me saying, make sure AB don't drink. Seriously, my mom just died 42 in her sleep from end stage liver damage. That shit is real. Damn, bro. What the fuck is going on? It's almost like niggas gotta take this nigga to Mexico and do what his wife said. And keep that nigga there and put him on some like, you know, some niggas get on like a psychedelic and they look at some shit and they never touch it again. They discuss
Ayahuasca. That's crazy. He said we're gonna take him on a trip, put him on ayahuasca, and hopefully he develops a disdain for alcohol. That's crazy. Man, I feel bad for Dean here though. So here's my commentary. I know we just been sitting here watching this. Shout out to the 66 people that tuned in with me just watching this. I feel really bad for Dean as a young man with all these opportunities. He's changed his life overnight, especially on the internet. He went from being a lol cow, getting beat up, slapped on, spit on, and some more shit, to now being pretty lit and being able to control his image, take his fitness, his health, his boxing a little bit more seriously. I know they be partying and fucking around, but that's a really big 180. I mean, turnaround on the internet. I don't know if it's 180. Yeah, 180, right? On the internet. So, like, shout out to him for that. But now he's kind of in a rock and a hard place. Any normal person would abandon AB right here and now, drop him like a bad habit. You don't want this guy around you, your business. He's a liability. He got a weird case, all this other stuff. You know, I'm sure he'll settle and whatnot. But the way he acts around women, alcohol, some more shit, he could be violent. People are afraid of his hands. It's a bad situation. I'll get away from him. But in the public eye, he's going to be under a lot of scrutiny if he just says, oh, fuck AB. You know, we made a couple of million together, whatever it was. He got me lit. I got him lit. Fuck him. I'm moving on. And his thing may not work without AB. I'm sure that he toils with these ideas and these thoughts in his mind in the late hours before he goes to sleep. You know, I'm sure he's losing sleep over this situation with AB and shit. I don't doubt it. He's too young to have to be babysitting AB's old ass, you know. And AB is an addict. He's sick. He's mentally ill. That's the way we should treat addicts, especially when it comes to his alcoholism. And it's unfortunate. We pray that he gets better. But man, I'm really, really feeling for Dean here. I'm really feeling for Dean here. And I'm sure Dean played all parts of playing it, feeding him alcohol, laughing with him, endorsing the behavior, making him think that this shit is cool when it's not, you know, so they could get the clips, get to the money and all that. But this is a destructive lifestyle, man. I've been at No Jumper for a year covering these guys, and I said that this is not gonna end well. And I'm not a negative person. Yeah, I'm going to Vegas for the first time. The furthest I've been from Atlanta is Jamaica, but that was on a cruise. Dingy Hippie, shout out to you, brother. I don't know too much about Vegas, but y'all tap in with my boy, give him some recommendations about Vegas. If you're out there, I saw my boy Sergio said he is from Vegas. So Sergio, let him know something. But I'm telling you, man, them day parties, those buffets, you hit the dispensary, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good, doggy.
from it. It's almost like, nigga, it's at that point, because he's just gonna literally, like, damn near like suicide. If niggas just keep drinking, because he don't listen to nobody. So it's like, damn, that's the only rehab. I mean, if his mom was here, probably, but yeah, she, you know, virtual. She's not in town, you know, so can't nobody stop Cub. Brothers, big brothers.
Yeah, I ain't actually like that. Seeing that shit online, but seeing it in person, like, online, that, you know, it'd be funny sometimes and shit, but in person, that shit not even funny, bro.
Shit's sad, bro.
That shit is sad.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. They saying like online is jokes and giggles and all that, but in person they just feel bad for AB. But then that's like, man, I feel like they just kind of endorsing it, like they a part of the problem, man. Oh man, bro. Dingy, Sergio dropping some game in the chat. Peep it out. Hella bars, good food spots. So the weather isn't too bad right now. Today is cloudy. So he said, hit the dispo, stay away from the strip, save a little bit of money. That's what I'm discerning from that message. Yo, that's sad though.
Who can get her out of here? Barry, can you hear me? Melinda, Drea.
Hands up on call.
Hands out what?
Hands up on call.
Hands out for what?
Because she got too personal. Tell me this, like, bro, that's my girlfriend, bro. Yo, AB, that's my girlfriend.
No, hand job on call.
That's not.
What does that mean?
Hey there. Bam.
Dude. Man, where you at?
Gangland Duda dropped some games.
What's Copper Code?
Hey, shout out y'all, man.
I'm on the way.
Shout out
We
the
on the way.
community. We
How you gonna get
forming,
there, though?
man.
Y'all not gonna.
Bro, we on the way.
Hey, I swear to God, I swear to God, I'm on the way.
Okay, man. You on your way for real?
Yes, Cincinnati.
Yes.
All right. Did you not lit right now? Are you?
No, he's back.
Later.
He's sober now.
Okay. All right. You sober? Oh, let's go. We
Yeah,
good.
nah, he just got some rest and now he's back.
I know, they just believe that shit.
Okay. He's back. He's
Yeah,
back.
he just needed a little nap. He's good. He just woke up.
Good to see you. Okay.
Hey, meet me at Copper Cove.
Okay, Copper Cove. Come to Copper Cove. That's where I'm at right now.
All right, y'all send me the Addy right now. Len, we on our way right now.
Okay, bet. Okay.
All right, one.
Y'all might as well just send the coordinates too. Want to send the coordinates?
Oh yeah, we I didn't see him.
I don't give a fuck. Later.
Now, it is nice to see Dean carrying more than when AB was carried out of the building. And at this point, I feel kind of bad for him. He's got millions of people looking at it and, saying if he's helping AB enough and stuff. When in reality, he kind of already did help AB enough, since being introduced to streaming in less than half a year, AB is wealthy again. He can afford to check himself into the best treatment centers in the world, but nobody can want it for him. And we got to remember, AB is so stubborn that he violated a court-ordered treatment not too long ago. When someone would rather go to jail over getting sober,
Whoa, pause.
there's not much anyone else can do for them. Also, on a lighter note, shout out to Ray J answering that call in front of AB, completely unaware of the plan, which was to, ditch AB by leaving him at the house. But yeah, all in all, I'm almost certain that tonight's stream will feature a big crash out between AB and Dean, because I think AB will drink some more tonight, as they'll be at the fights all afternoon and evening. Then right after that, apparently they're going to do a club booking. So until the video on that club booking crash out that I feel would probably have like 90% odds on a prediction market, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all very soon. Peace.
Shout out Just Clips. Shout out Just Clips. I rock with you, brother. Thank you for giving us some news that we can use. Yo, will we? I kind of want to hear what Nick Wright and them have to say about the Jaden Daniels overreacting thing, but I feel like that is how you get copywritten on YouTube. Let's go ahead and hit the regular page, see what we got. Okay, Charleston Wright says that he wants to marry and have kids with Daphne Joy. Let's get into it.
Well, speaking of freaky shit, Diddy
Shout out y'all though for lacing Dingy in the chat. That's hard. That's hard. Don't bring the vans, brother. Do not bring the vans when you travel. They are gonna tear your feet up. Hey, have y'all noticed though the new vans are way better than the old vans? As far as like walking on them is way more comfortable. Also, the new Chucks. The new Chucks are kind of elevated.
A little bit early.
Seemed like every month this motherfucker getting cut off 6 months. Seemed like every month, 6 months getting cut off.
Well, apparently he got a fight though. He got into a fight in prison. They put him in solitary for a little while. Imagine fighting Diddy in prison. That just seems surreal.
No, y'all got Diddy can fight.
Yeah?
Diddy been blowing up cars, putting hits and having people killed, holding niggas over the balcony like
Okay,
Big Red.
I don't know about all this.
Oh man, what's that? Kid Cudi came to federal court. This is federal court testimony, right?
Right.
So if you listen to his lifestyle, he been hitting niggas over the head with bottles. Man, he more gangster than what we think he is.
And he's not a small frame guy. He got a little size on
He got a
him.
little size to him.
And you ain't
no Diddy. Or yes, Diddy. I don't know what to say.
So and you ain't never heard nobody bucking him. You ain't never heard nobody bucking him.
True. Well, he always has security around him. He has full-time security.
So does everybody. You know, everybody have bowed down to him.
Remember, he slapped Drake at one point. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Remember that?
So he's been a big bad motherfucker. And he hold over their head, I killed Tupac. So they say.
So they say. I don't believe it, but so they say.
I'm just going off court testimony.
Right.
So every time we see him in prison, just because we see him like this in court, he was playing. Man, didn't really think he bad. Bad boy. She really think he bad. So every picture, every walk by camera frame I've seen, he's smiling with that gray hair on his head and face. He don't look like he in distress like me. Nigga, I be that motherfucker looking old and sad, the motherfucker. And you wouldn't be seeing me walking like I'm happy. He laughing, having fun. And you ain't hearing no fucked up shit that we was expecting to hear.
Like what?
They gonna be putting the baby all on him. We just knew
They gonna be putting the baby all on him.
We just knew he would go to jail and turn into a sexual freak by way of he been weak. We don't see him as being strong. Most niggas don't see him as being strong.
I mean, did you see the sex tape with Diddy and Daphne Joy and what's his name?
Yeah. Soon as you cut it on, yeah, big old, I cut out of there. Yeah, soon as you cut it on, that nigga in the pit. Yeah.
Slide Diggler.
Rick Ross said, and that nigga had that chopper all in your baby mama mouth. Yeah, nigga had that chopper all in your baby mama mouth.
Crazy this. Hey, the chop. That's what I'm gonna start telling the shorties.
Hey, let me put this chopper on you, ma. Let me put this chopper all in your mouth.
Yeah, you said yeah.
Well, you know what's funny?
I couldn't get past the third part, so I quit watching.
Well, here's the thing, right? When I did the interview with Sly, he showed me that video on his
that
phone.
was him?
Yeah. He was here.
Straight
in that
up.
chair he's
I
sitting on.
never thought
Might
that
be a little
Bill
sticky, I don't
Cosby
know.
and Diddy would be in prison. Straight up.
He was
No,
playing.
he showed me the sex tape. I remember he said that Diddy had like a 2-inch penis.
He's not that large in that area, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How big do you think Diddy is?
I would say maybe a couple inches, maybe 3. I don't know.
3 inches.
Yeah, it's
3.
Yeah, that's from what I seen.
And I remember he showed me the tape, and I'm like, oh shit, you're right. And I remember when I put it out there, Vlad hating, you don't know nothing. And the video came out, and I'm like, here y'all go. Here y'all go.
See, back in our day, you said you had a little dick, you wasn't shit. Yeah, if you had a little dick back in our day, you had to been a running back or something, nigga. Yeah, they can score touchdown. Other than that, no. And they probably said, man, why y'all looking at his dick? Y'all looked at it too, did you?
Well, it's a porno, pretty much.
Who watch porn and it's just straight women?
Lesbian porn.
Who watches it?
I don't watch it.
No, man, we got to have them. Yeah. We got to have them. Yeah. We got to have that in there.
Hey, man, listen. Seeing Diddy oiled up was weird because I just assumed the oil was going on other people. I didn't realize he was getting oiled up.
I must have cut in when Sly was in. Because when I tuned in, there was a nigga had a leg hanging out there. Seven, I looked up, there was a leg in front of that motherfucker. I'm saying, man, goddamn. I had to look. Say. Yeah, I ain't look long though, but I looked.
I looked a little bit.
Yeah, I looked.
Hey, listen. Because before we were getting like cease and desist from Daphne's lawyers. Oh, you can't mention her name in it. But when this came out, it was like she was like, all right, it was me.
Brother, shout you out, brother.
You know, she started doing interviews.
I heard that nigga had that chop all in your baby mama mouth.
Yo, I think that's gonna be my subscribe sound.
Heard that nigga had that chop all in your baby mama mouth.
Facts.
Went on a date with academics.
I would like to go on a date on with her too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want
You and Daffy Joy?
Yeah, I want to go on one too. Shit.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Man, shit. Nigga, she with the shit. Man, can you imagine who get her? Man, that nigga, that's like a winning lottery ticket.
Really?
What?
You would feel like you won if you got Daphne Joy.
Nigga, I wouldn't feel like I'm losing.
Cameraman, shout you out, brother.
What the fuck, man? Man, everybody want a woman that's well trained and well versed.
Okay, chat. Daphne Joy, you feeling like you won the lottery? You cracked Daphne Joy? Listen, she's bad. She is bad to me. But with her reputation and everything that she has gone through, no. Absolutely not. And it's not even just reputation. She's bad, but like she's not bad enough to make me weak like that. Cameraman said, react to the interview I did with the guy who beat 2 murder cases in Oakland, Lil Jojo. All right, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. If not today, then another day, because I think we wrap it up soon. I am hungry as hell. I can't lie to you.
In the bedroom, on the playground. Man, ain't nothing she won't do for what she love. Man, yo, every woman say, oh, I ain't doing that. Oh, I ain't doing that. She gonna do, man, yeah, oh, man, that's every one man's dream, man. Why you think Puffy's still paying the rent right now?
I know, right?
Well, I'd put a baby in if I was Puffy.
Really?
What? 2 more? Man, I keep her. Man, that's a keeper.
See, here's where I think that Puffy fucked up.
Sure enough.
Puffy, listen, I've been around Puffy.
Rick Will 55. Have you admitted you're bisexual yet? So is that your way of telling me that you are super duper down for Daphne Joy? That he's talking about like wifing her up, not just hitting. Not just hitting. We all trying to crack Daphne. We'd all give Daphne a good old time. She catch us outside the club. 207, 215. We at the house. Get her in the shower. You know what I'm saying? A little foreplay. Spank it down. Asleep by 302. Knocked out. Come on. Like what we saying? We know what it is, but Charleston said, put a baby in her. Keep her. Most women don't do these things for men. Maybe the women he be around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not asking none of the shorties that I frequent to hey, let the homie hit. Hey, wouldn't it be crazy if you just let the homie hit right quick? Wouldn't it be crazy? What the hell, boy? Hey, what the hell, boy? My bad. I gotta ease up on the mic. My bad if it's clipping. But yeah, what we talking about, bro? Like, yo, Rick Will 55. You got some explaining to do to the congregation.
Before, right? Like at clubs and whatever.
We all
He
trying
has
to
no
crack.
shortage of women that are interested in him.
But why?
Like girls are being held back from trying to like get close to him, right? Anywhere you go in the world, he could have beautiful women. Out of all the women he could choose in the world, he picks the baby mother of someone that doesn't like him.
Yeah.
He strategically slutted her out to get back at 50 Cent.
That's how you get a nigga.
Strategically,
But that's where,
slutted her
that's
out
where your
is
problems will
crazy.
start.
Oh, well, who problem for who? Cassie was his problem.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't think that is a narrative, and I understand it, but I don't think that was 50 Cent's angle. Diddy. I gotta stop doing this. I be listening to my streams back, and I just be in such flow of consciousness. I be confusing names and stuff like that. I don't think that was Diddy's angle exactly. Like it was the bonus, but I think Diddy was really, really into his sexual appetite. Because he was doing the same thing with Cassie. What was the angle with Cassie as far as a revenge plot? And trust me, there's a bunch of women that he's done this with that we haven't heard come forward. He's not just doing this with the odd woman here and there. This man had a proclivity. He had a proclivity. We all got things that we like to do in the bedroom, whatever our weakness is. Me and Tay F3rd, we share the same weakness, mouth. Give me that mouth. If the mouth is nice enough, I really like her. Really like her. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm on record saying if I got with a chick, the homie said when he first got with his chick, she wasn't trying to give up the top. She thought it was nasty. I said cheat on her. She's a good chick. I enjoy when you bring her around. She cool. But that's grounds to cheat. No mouth? Oh, I'm cheating. I love you to death, babe. Love you to death. Maybe you're the woman I want to be with. You make me belly laugh. You feel me? You rub my toes after a soccer game, my calves and all that, but you don't give up the mouth. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. And if any of you guys say that you wouldn't, you're liars. You're fucking liars. Replacing the C with an X in your name when you live in LA is pretty wild. Not gonna lie. I F with you though. Just an observation. Yeah, I'm not whacking out the C, but you know, it just kind of is what it is. Not whacking out the C though. Yeah, why would you keep the K after the C? That's what I always tell people when they tell me I'm whacking out the C. It spelling the name out normally is equally disrespectful. I feel like people don't think that through. So many people try to get about me on that online and be like, "Oh, you think you tough? You think you fake hood because you got the C whacked?" I'm like, bro, the C's not whacked out. This is the only I couldn't get Ricky Roy. It wasn't available on Instagram, so I picked this as a fucking I don't know, whatever.
Not Daphne. Daphne's still down with him, holding on to the secrets.
Well, and then you got a fucking documentary on Netflix about you right afterwards.
That's all right. You know what I love about him?
You're right. He's probably not tripping.
Man, you know what I love about him?
He said, that's all right.
You can't shame her. You can't shame her. Most women walk with shame.
You can definitely
Most
shame.
women who've been molested walk with shame. Most women who've been raped walk with shame. Man, y'all don't try. She's hold her head up high. Man, that's what you want as a wife. That's the motherfucker.
So you would marry Daphne Joy?
I would marry Daphne Joy.
You would marry Daphne Joy?
If I was Puffy, I would marry Daphne Joy.
Okay.
If I was a regular nigga, I would marry her 2 times.
2 times?
2 times. If I was a regular nigga. If I was DJ Academics, I court her for about 10 years.
Okay.
And then marry her.
Okay.
Yeah, man, she every man's pet and every woman's regret. Why? She know how to satisfy a man that most women won't do or make the sacrifices she did for a man she say she loved.
Charleston is crazy. Y'all knew that though, and I know that. Listen, chat, I'm hungry. I know y'all told me to keep going, just eat on stream, but I need to call some family members, tap in, get to my responsibilities. I really just wanted to go for an hour, maybe till 12, but you guys inspired me to keep going. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. I'm gonna try to get y'all that regular schedule. Even on the weekends. I think maybe on the weekends we might go from 8 o'clock to maybe we'll do 4 hours. Maybe we do more on the weekends. I don't know. You guys let me know, man. Y'all hop in the comments. Y'all let me know how y'all like this stream. If you guys want to see more of me on Saturday, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, spread some positivity, joy, light in the chat. I like that y'all gave my man Dingy Hippie some stuff to do in Vegas. Man, we building over here. We building a community, y'all. We building a community, and I'm grateful for all of y'all for sure. I'm grateful for all of y'all. Ricky, you seen Doughboy almost lose in the race of Moose going backwards yesterday? Yeah, I seen that. Hey, shout out to Doughboy though. He got to win. Hey, shout out to Doughboy getting his first win in Jay Reed's alley. Let's go, Doe. Let's go, Doe. They thought they had you. Never they thought they had you, Doughboy. Hey, man, before I get up out of here, what y'all doing with y'all Saturday? Y'all let me know something, man. Y'all let me know something, man. What y'all getting into on your Saturday before we get on up out here? More blessings, gangland, Numa, Duda. More blessings, more blessings. Y'all let me know what y'all getting into, man. Y'all like, hype the stream. You know what I'm saying? If some of y'all catch this on playback, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good weekend, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. I know I said tap in with what y'all got going, but y'all, man, hey, y'all have a good day for sure. Peace.